Yes, last session for the one shot because yes, the, the last session of the one shot. Correct.
We
Yes.
are live.
It's a three
Yeah.
shotter. Hello.
Hello, chat.
Howdy.
Hello,
Uh,
stream. Hello, hello, YouTube.
Buongiorno, as that they say.
Oh yes, I am done my one shot, so I'm ready to do it whenever.
All right.
Yep.
Oh,
It might be
okay.
Monday.
How
Yeah,
All
exciting.
right.
it'll be next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, Kelsey's gonna be running the main stuff, but she will have some assistance from me just to make sure, like, like, yeah, that's you can do a check and yada yada blah blah blah. And we'll go over a couple things too. So, but
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be her thing. She's gonna be running it. She's making the
Yeah, I'll
decisions.
get to the chat later tonight or early tomorrow, but I'll make sure it's at everyone. Um, so I'm really excited.
Okay.
You're gonna send us like all the parameters and what level we'll
Yeah.
be and all that stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
Exciting.
Well, I
excited.
I will because it's been like 3 freaking weeks. I will do the recap just because I'm caught up and all that. If anyone's gonna be caught up, it should be me. But
Yeah.
you
Sensible.
guys received your invitation to the funeral for Zeno Clark, heading out to heading out across the world for some of you to this place, and grouped up with the rest of the invitees to the funeral. You guys are surviving through a mansion filled with the undead, vengeful undead. The people you are with seem to have a checkered past. Um, I'll just bring. I'm just gonna put you guys. I think you guys were on the second floor when we got off to make it super simple. But
Mhm.
you guys met Aurelia Clark here, the late wife of Zeno Clark. You guys met the groundskeeper later, lady Cecily. Quite the interesting woman here. You guys also met Theodore Bell, Theo Bell, his friends call him, with who was had the attention of some flame skulls. Then you had the regular rank and fodder zombies going after the Green family, calling out to them, claiming thieves. And finally, you had Lucian Grant, the solicitor, handling everything with these boneless undead haunting after
Ugh.
them.
When you say
Oh yeah,
boneless,
Mine is those two.
you make it sound like it's a protein option.
I'm sorry, the baloney. Is that
the
better?
the
Yeah.
living baloney.
The living baloney, the unliving baloney. But
It, it was Lucian all along.
you guys have
Uh-huh.
been pushing through the mansion and have been uh, gathering up some interesting items. We have all sorts of things like a
Mhm.
wand of magic missiles, one will vial, amulet of the devout, and also finding clips and pieces of the autopsy report. You guys found Aurelia, who was kind of snooping around out here,
Mhm.
and were managed to save her. She's stabilized right now, but unconscious. After you guys had to fight off a flame skull and a zombie plague spreader. But yeah, I think you guys went over here into this room, and that was it.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you guys wanted to do at this moment? Is there anything you guys are planning on?
So at this point, so the lady, she's unconscious. So she is currently unconscious, right?
She's unconscious, unmoving. She can't get away from you guys.
Okay.
I think we had decided last time to take her back to the others
Yes, she
because
was.
she had lied to me and said, "Oh yes, I'm going back downstairs to the others," and then we found her again, and then
Yeah.
she almost got killed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I guess we should go. I guess we should go ahead and take her downstairs to her, and have them look after her. Um, and
Mhm.
and if she wakes up, which is probably not going to be for a while, let's just say to make her sure she stays put.
Yes.
Um, okay.
Is there anything you guys wanted to do before heading downstairs?
Did we already check what she was looking at?
She was looking in here, and you guys found a number of autopsy reports in here. regarding that Zeno was like fiercely beaten.
Let's see
Hmm.
here. Hang on. Let me look at my spells here.
Mhm.
As we're ruffling through the sound of ruffling through the papers.
Oh yeah. Thank you for the added immersion.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like
There you
they're
go.
very old. They're very old autopsy papers.
Yes, very much so. They smell like Doritos.
All right. So, well, crap. I've only got 2 third-level spell slots left. I kind of want to heal some folks, including um, the lady that we're about to take downstairs.
Mhm.
But I
Mhm.
also don't want to have no, or don't want to be in a position where I have no spell slots.
Well,
Um,
we could rest for a bit. I've got a couple hit dice left, and it would help me recover sorcery points because of the item I found. So I wouldn't be opposed to that.
yeah, we can do. We can rest up here.
Well, no, I say we take her down
Especially
and
in
then
that room.
rest while we're safely
Yeah. Okay. Very.
in the
Yeah.
area we've
There's
already
an.
cleared.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
That, okay.
All right. And after that, we'll head back up here and explore what's left.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys head on back down to the first floor.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just a second. Make sure you guys are all corralled up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys come down the stairs, and the remains of the phone hang around you still. Excuse me. There's a rug over this guy here who you guys know has been brutally beaten and in a same manner that was relevant to the boneless here.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
You've been finding the people who brought the coffin here murdered in very particular ways.
Yeah, that was gruesome.
Yes. But
All right.
yeah, so
Yeah,
the
let's
group is still based up further ahead.
Okay.
Let me know if you
so I
guys have
guess
any
we can-
issues with the quality and all that, because we got a lot of dynamic lighting and a lot of tokens on here.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
let's move.
we'll go ahead and-
Let's move Miss Cook.
Yep.
We don't have the power to do that, but DM, we do that if that's all right.
Okay, what are you doing? Moving the what?
Cook.
We're moving her. We're moving her with us.
We're
taking
moving
her
the
back.
lady.
She's coming with you guys.
Who you have
Yeah.
a red X over, even though she's not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
that's
just
the
sleeping.
automatic. I'll put her at 1.
Yeah, we'll knock on
Yeah.
the door here.
She's unconscious,
Yeah.
but the door opens up and people that gasps as you're carrying Miss Cook through the halls.
Mhm.
And Lucian kind of says like, "Oh gosh, is she dead?"
Probably
no,
not.
No.
I want to
She's
make
just-
an.
She just got knocked on.
I want to make an insight check. When he said that, did he sound hopeful?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
All right. Ooh.
He was as he seemed to recognize Aurelia, and a little bit of relief on his face for one reason or another.
Okay.
He's not too broken up that she is within an inch of her life right now at the moment. She's like more just understanding of like, okay, none of us have died yet in the mansion, so things can't be that bad. Something like that.
Okay. And they're
They
in.
kind of back up so you guys can get in.
They're in this room.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
in. this
The
room.
door is opaque for me. I don't know.
Oh,
if-
is it?
Yeah,
One
we-
second. Sorry, I closed the door.
Yeah. Hold on. Lights back on. Okay.
There we go.
The clapper lights. Yep.
All
Let's
right.
put Miss Cook on one of the sofas here.
Sounds good. She is strewn across one of these sofas to rest.
Mhm.
I would like to strew across a different sofa to also rest.
There are a couple sofas to strew across. So
Yep.
You guys can head
Eh,
in there.
I'll take the one by the window. Hang out by the zombies.
Sounds good.
I
They're
will.
right-
Oh,
I'll sit over here then.
Awesome.
okay.
I assume you guys are closing the door or something like that.
I'll be in like
Yeah.
with the girl.
Sounds good.
We're
Okay.
leaving Honesty out to cover the hallway.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
definitely
okay.
the person who will
Don't worry.
get in
Okay,
here.
yeah, he'll
Sounds
just kind of
fun.
like, get inside. Okay.
Yeah, come on.
And honestly, as he comes in and says, "Oh, light right now, so I'm sure. Do you mind if I speak with you in private for a moment as we convalesce here?"
Mm,
Sorry, who
me-
was that directed at?
That was directed at Esau. Yeah.
Ah, Esau.
Oh, but I guess the others can hear this too if they want to.
I would be more
But
comfortable.
away from the away from the guests.
Very well. And he'll stand up and walk. He'll walk over here. Hey, Barrymore resubscribed. Thanks, Barrymore.
All right.
How you doing,
Okay.
buddy? It's good to see you.
Hi, Barrymore.
Hello.
Hello.
And yeah, he'll wave you
Okay.
over and say, "Yes, suck it. Just keep your voice down." Well,
Okay.
I will.
And
I will
so
join
honesty,
the Kiki.
honesty is going to take a deep breath and go. First of all, I wanted to thank you for saving my life. By the way, you notice his accent has dropped.
yeah, I've just noticed that a
He
few
just-
times. Yeah.
So I'm actually going to live up to my namesake here. You probably notice a few things about me that more or less were not exactly true.
Yes,
For the
I've
most part.
suspected that you're a bit of a charlatan. Yes.
Well, here's the thing. I can actually speak with the dead, just not all the time. I mean, it's kind of a weird. It's kind of a weird story that happened a little bit. The thing like this, you see, I was actually studying for the Myriad Church. A little bit of an acolyte sort of thing. Like, kind of hard for me to do since I was actually born a tiefling, So, the thing is, it's kind of weird. So, the thing is, what happened is, I don't know if you had something similar experiencing like this when you go for your training. Well, see, the thing is, it's where when you're a part of when you're acolyte thing, you kind of have to basically kind of show that you have to declare sort of a certain patron that you belong to, or basically commune with one. And I was a little bit on the ambitious side. I decided to commune with the Raven Queen. And
Esau is
things-
actually going to make a religion check to see if he knows who that is. Raven Queen's not so widely known, really, in
Yeah,
Levels.
okay.
So, who the hell is the Raven Queen?
Well, here's the thing. You know how you pray to the guy, you basically your guy is Father Death.
He's not
She's
my guy.
kind of
He's
on the
not
same-
my guy. I do not look at
Yeah.
Father Death and go, Father Death, my guy.
Oh well. Here's the thing. She's kind of along that level, although she sort of takes care of the more wayward folks. If you've probably heard the Shadowfell, yes.
Yes, that I've heard of.
That's where she goes. That's kind of her turf, so to speak, right? Okay. Well, here's the thing. When I tried to basically commune with her, basically such a thing, I ended actually up there for a brief, at least I think so. And I remember there was like a lady there who kind of seemed to be there or something that was talking to her a little bit. And well, let's just say so. I'm kind of cursed. Basically, what happens is that I basically can sort of commune with certain spirits, not all the time, like I said, but and I obviously don't hear, obviously I don't talk to them all the time or anything, but they are always kind of around. And well, I can actually talk. It also involves a transaction of some sort. And well, essentially what it is, I think what's going on is that basically what happens when I die, I'm pretty much going to the Shadowfell. essentially. And the thing is, there is that, um, and I'm sure, and the thing is, so while I'm still around and everything and doing, I basically figured, well, I might as well make the best if I can. And yes, I do make a living. I was kicked out of the Myriad Temple because of what I did. So I figured, well, I got to make a living somehow. And so I do actually, even though I do talk to commune with spirits, but not all the time. I do make a thing, and I throw in a little pizzazz and razzmatazz thing, a little exaggeration, stuff like that, because in some cases, try to keep people's, you know, the mystery involved for people about, because things is because if they try to be a little bit more matter of fact about it, they kind of folks I tend to see folks kind of take it, dismiss it out of hand, interesting enough. But if you keep a little bit of, well, at least so a little bit, put flair and a little bit of exaggeration and everything, they tend to seem to be more, believe it a little bit more. But in any case, anyways, I just wanted to let you know that, because I show my gratitude um, for saving my life. You didn't have to. I know you were kind of a little bit suspecting me as being a little bit on the up and up, but yeah, I just figured that just to basically show your appreciation. I don't tell these people. I don't tell people this a lot often, so I just figured you ought to know.
Well, I appreciate your. And he hesitates for a moment. Your honesty,
Oh,
honesty.
well, here's the thing. My actual real name is Ernesto. Soo. It's actually Ernesto. Um, I try to
Take your
come in
time if
honesty.
you're making one up. That's fine. You don't have
No,
to
no, no,
do
no.
it.
See,
You could take a moment if you need to.
no, 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 no. Ernesto is actually my real name. I was actually born a human. No, no, no. I was born to human parents, and I was actually, born a tiefling and everything like this. Um, that's the other interesting thing. They said that was apparently, this is the other weird thing. Apparently, one of the reasons why I tried to join the Myriad Church was basically to make up for what my parents did, because I guess they made some kind of a deal with some devil lord and everything. That's why I look like this.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, when I was born.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Apparently, this was some guy named. They said it was some guy named Carnifax or something. I don't know, but that's just so. But that's from what I actually. That's like the name they threw out there or something. I don't know. I mean, I've never, never, heard about the guy or anything like that. But but
Well,
that's
it's good.
another.
It's good to see that you don't consort with devils.
Well, why would you? I mean, that's kind of a bit. Yeah, that's. I mean, hey, communing with spirits, good and bad. That's enough on my plate right there. And I just don't really want to go down that other road, making deals and everything, because believe me, some of the spirits I've talked, to, they've made deals with them in the past, and let me tell you, they're not exactly the most happy of people.
No, no, people
And
seldom
that
are.
leads to very awkward conversations and everything. Especially with so yeah, but yeah, so and maybe and again, try not to tell. I mean, I don't like to, like I said, I don't really tell people this often, but I kind of want to keep up the mystique of everything, so that's why I just so just keep a lid under the rest of it. That's okay. Thanks. Right.
I'm I, I'm not going to tell your secret to anyone.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's not that I don't. It's not that I don't mind. It's just like I said. I built up a kind of a reputation over the years.
I'm sure you have.
And yeah, yes. And I just want to, and I gotta maintain that. I gotta maintain that, like I said, maintain the mystique, as it were. So, yeah.
Yes. Well,
All right. All right.
was
Anyways,
there
that was all.
anything else that you needed to unburden yourself with?
Mm, well, interestingly enough, is it just me, or is the guy who runs this house? You think I'm not alone in thinking there's some foul play involved, right?
I think some of these people have done something. I think that's probably why the undead we've been fighting have been moaning their names.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I can kind of tell. I mean, I can tell that like the old saying, you can, it doesn't take a con to fool. It takes a, it doesn't, a con. You can't fool a con, right? So, I mean, there's something. If you want, I could find out a little bit more about what's going on with these folks a little bit. Try to get a little, can I get some information out of them or something like that. If that's, you know.
It would probably be helpful. I would like to get to the bottom of this as fast as possible so we could have the memorial service and the funeral and move on with our
Mhm.
lives. I don't want to be trapped
So,
here fighting for my life every night. I have a family to
yeah.
return to.
Right. Who do you think would be the guest? Who do you think would be the guest guys to do? So like because obviously the mom and the two sisters seem to know something. The Lord, that guy, that solicitor guy, definitely knows something. I'm just trying to think who would be the best guy to basically who. I mean, and got the guy who had and that other guy who has no relation to our to that our other um the guy. Oh, what is it? The guy, Mr. Bell, no relation to Jean Claude Bell. Definitely, you know, you know, it's just a question of where do we want to start.
Well, and we can't rule out that they are related in some way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is the first day we've met Jean Claude.
Very true.
We
Yeah.
don't know much about him aside from Lord Pigglesworth or whatever he was on about earlier,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lord
Yeah. Yeah.
Pillsbury or whatnot.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So okay. Well, here's the thing. I can go. He says I can try to. I can maybe see. Let me see if I can ask a little bit. I'll see if I can ask a little bit around the team a little bit about the. See what I can glean here. Okay.
All right, but be very careful. You look quite unwell.
Yeah. So I probably maybe rest up. Maybe even take a little
You
bit of
should
break.
maybe try to take a breather. Yes,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
maybe
Anyways,
sit down
anyways.
for say half an hour or so.
Yeah. Okay.
Cromwell
All
is
right.
definitely already asleep at this point. He is
All
power
right.
napping right now.
All right. Okay. Good talk, by the way. So thanks again. All right. So
Yes,
honestly, basically, kind of go walks over back over here. Probably like slumps against something, and he's gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a, like he said, like everybody else is gonna take the short rest part. So.
Yeah, I'm curled up in like a cat nap.
All right. So you guys attempt your short rest. The undead outside still bang on the door rhythmically. It takes a moment to fall asleep as the moment you close your eyes, the imagination runs wild of the undead outside. Though you do get a wink or two in.
Oh, I would
Um,
like a minor alteration before I snooze off.
yeah.
I would like to use my last 2 sorcery points to get a spell slot, just so I can get all my sorcery points back. Not waste those
That's
last 2.
fine by me.
Oh, and don't forget, I can do this. If we take a short rest, we can go ahead and
we are
yep,
confirmed. We are.
yeah,
Yes, you are getting the
good,
short rest done.
okay.
I do not need that. Rolled and now I'm full health again.
So an extra 1d6 from Song of Rest.
Mhm.
I do need that.
Yeah, I used my last hit dice and it put me back at max.
Okay. Ooh, I think I
Bad.
maxed out
Oof.
both of. Oh no, I maxed. I did the top two. I maxed out both apparently.
I'll be right back.
Nice.
I'm getting a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let's see what other additional ones. And by the way, Alex, I hope you don't mind I threw in Carfax in there a little bit.
Oh
but
no, I
it's
love it.
like I
He's
figured
just
I figured do a little bit of a knot.
oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's good. I love
yeah.
it.
I
He's
figured I'd throw in a little bit of a
name in
nod to
Devils
our.
these days.
Mm-hmm.
He probably has a
Busy.
billboard somewhere in Limetown.
Yeah, they gotta keep track of people with
You gotta
fake
put
arms.
/R, my dude.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
did that. Oh, it's a nice whopping 1.
It's all right.
Okay. So okay, that's gonna give him 29 points of health back here.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Yep. While we're waiting on George, I've started painting my custodians last weekend.
Nice.
Oh.
How'd they go?
I've got thankfully they're coming a set of 5, and you only need 4 for kill team. So I have 1 to practice with, and then I'll spread that paint job across the other ones. But I've almost got the first one, my sort of test case, done.
That's awesome. Kill team's the way to go.
Hey, dude, when I found out you only have to paint 4 models for the custodians, I'm like, aces, because I'm definitely not painting 15 fucking work commandos.
So
Yeah.
Just for curiosity,
you need
like
to learn how to
background
like
or-
undercoat and then dry brush.
I'm too
That's the
detail
way to
oriented,
go.
honestly.
Well, that
Mhm.
doesn't mean
isn't
you
there like
can't.
some kind of
That doesn't mean you can't be detail oriented. It'll help you color everything really quickly and also achieve that weathered or weird look.
That's the way to go.
Isn't there as it comes kind of a spray that you can put on there first before you can put the paint
Yeah,
on?
it's
Like
That's
like
a
Yeah,
Primer,
we
yeah.
we
It's primer.
Alex and I do a spray paint a color like for my Tyranids, which I've only finished 1.
Mhm.
I spray mine purple, then paint black.
yeah.
I do like
We-
Tyranids. Tyranids are fun.
They
Tyrannids
are.
are
They're
fun.
beautiful.
I have an ocean of orcs, and I have a bunch of space marines that I keep getting gifted.
They're classic. Like, you
They
can't go
are
wrong.
classic, and I keep well. I play them now because they keep just being good, and I keep getting to have fun with it. Orcs, they swap around what's good on orcs. So either like, oh yeah, you can either have 100 boys, or next year what'll be good is 15 of the same buggies
Yeah.
that you don't own. That's like $90 to buy. So
Well,
like,
that's
okay.
kind of how it works. It's like, hey, this new product we have is really, really good and really expensive, and it's also the best
Mhm.
product out there. It's got new rules, and it's way better than everything else. And everyone's gonna
Yeah.
complain until we nerf it. But we won't do that until after we've sold a whole bunch of them.
Mhm.
That's very typical. But I'm still excited to get started with this. I think we're all back, are we?
Yes.
Back cool.
Mhm.
You guys complete your short rest.
Yep. Yeah. I'll mark off 1 more cigarette
Mhm.
during that rest, and
Also,
I
I
have
believe
my
that's
sorcery
the
points.
I believe that's the last short rest we can take.
that is. I think I'm out of hit dice, so
Yep.
yeah. But thankfully, because of my new Bloodwell file, I have all my sorcery points back.
There you go.
Ooh, there you are.
Yep.
You'll need them.
Sorry. I need the cigarettes more, honestly. Yeah, Cromwell will get up and stretch.
Oh.
All right. Well, we're not going to deal with this by sleeping here. Let's head back upstairs and see what there is to see.
And I
We've
like
got to be getting close to clearing this out by now.
I like uncurl myself out of the chair like a cat. And I'm like, okay, let's do this. I have my cat to get home to, and I want to go home.
Yes, we shall
Mm,
try
so
to
before-
return you to Senior Pigglesby as fast as possible.
Oh, before we
Is
go,
Mr. Pickles, excuse you.
before we go, excuse me. I mean the other guests here. Should we talk to them a little bit more about where we leave? I mean, especially since we're trying to, especially when you're trying to locate, I suppose something big, a little bit.
I think it's possible they're not entirely trustworthy, being honest with us.
What?
I'll speak up. Secrets don't stay secret for long. We'll figure it out.
Hmm.
Yeah, if anyone has any
Alrighty.
information they'd like to share, and he'll address this to the to the NPCs. So if anyone has any secrets they'd like to share that might increase our chances of getting out of here alive, this would be the time to do it.
Silence and shrugs fill the room.
Has
Yeah.
Aurelia come back, or is she still unconscious?
She's still passed out with the withered Renaissance woman syndrome, just like hand on her forehead.
Must be the vapors.
Yeah, she got the
And
vapors.
honestly, when they do that shrug thing, Honesty suddenly starts doing like he starts going to like he starts like looking around like nervous. It's like, oh, wait. Everyone be still. Hold on. I'm getting the sense that there's some something very angry here, and then he is going to he is going. It says, I think some of the spirits that are in this place are getting seriously upset. Um, like wait a minute, they're saying something, and then, so he's going to cast thaumaturgy.
Okay.
And it's going to essentially what it is. It's basically what he's just going to do is like kind of rattle the room a little bit, basically with it a little bit, trying to and yes, I'll try to.
You can give me a performance or a deception check because it has a verbal component. You need to say something. You're trying to mix it into your hey,
Yeah.
the spirits are calling. Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Oh yes, and
Yeah, you're gonna have
I
to
will
you're
go
gonna have to
ahead.
sell it, Madam Leota.
There you go.
Yeah. Right.
Spirits.
And so I'm going to go ahead and do the deception. Oh, there we go.
Jesus.
All right,
You mixed
29.
it perfectly, and the
Oh, and he's also doing like weird voices, like like this as he's part of the thaumaturgy thing. It's like, and honestly, as part of he does this, I think you better fess up now. I mean, they're getting very. I'm sensing a lot of hostility from them. Perhaps if you need, I think only if if each of you speak the truth of why you are here, they may be quiet down. And he's also convulsing on the ground and like, oh, they're real. He's like, and he's like, oh, but the pain in my head and everything like this, and so doing a really, all that,
Selling it, yeah.
as the room is vibrating and everything like this, and you feel like everything's going like it's shaking and everything like that. So, all right.
people kind of back up and recoil. The commoners, the citizens who are actually from here begin kind of letting out a couple prayers as Theo says, like, "Good God, man, the undead got to him." Lucian kind of looks around and says, "Like, if we should be listening to spirits, everyone should be fine right now." And the old lady just kind of like cackles and is like, "Yes, the spirits quite have quite the appetite tonight." You see. Give me an perception or insight check, everybody.
Okay.
Well,
Oh
do you-
god.
20.
20
Perception or insight?
perception or
Okay.
insight, whichever you're feeling.
Oh Jesus, the one I have a +7 in, and I get a 9.
It's all right, I got you covered.
Ooh,
Hey,
natural 20.
you're on
Ooh,
fire,
and a
man.
wand, but
Jean Claude, Cromwell, and Honesty. You catch that over here, in the Green family, the youngest, I think Scarlet was the youngest. Yes, Scarlet, I believe, is the youngest. The one in
the
the
one in the
wheelchair.
wheelchair, yes.
Is quite disturbed by this. All of them are decently disturbed, but she begins kind of like whimpering a little and is about to raise her hand before her mom kind of snatches her hand and kind of keeps it down.
Perhaps you'd be more
And-
comfortable talking privately. Any
Sure,
information you have that can
pal.
help us.
The woman just kind of scoffs and says, "I don't know what you're referring to."
And Honesty is actually pointing at the mother here, and he's like, "They're calling to you, Rada. They sense it from you that you know something.
Scarlet,
Please." And he grumble, and he the rumble makes the room rumble again a little bit, and as he says that just to add in a little bit of a more spice.
The daughters kind of look to her. You can actually see that Scarlet, the blonde, the youngest, is actually starting to just cry, and she kind of lets out like a "Mom, please," and but she kind of shuts it down and says, "No, I don't know what these spirits are. This is some nonsense. We're just trying to get in, get this fucking funeral done, and then move on with our lives."
I don't think that's going to be an option if all of us wind up dead. You have no idea all what sorts of monsters, spirits, and whatever the fuck we're dealing with out here. You didn't even see those weird skin things, and trust me, you don't want to. Now, some of you have already confessed that you have some checkered past tied to your relationship with this place and these other people. So if you have something that can help us, something that'll help us deal with these threats and find a way to get everyone out of here alive, tell us now. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not a police officer. I'm not a judge. I'm just trying to get out of here alive and help you all do the same.
I'll judge you a little bit, but it's my nature. I'm a priest.
There's a
Probably
pa-
true.
There's a pause between the Green family before Scarlet, the youngest, kind of lets out and says, "We hurt people. When Mr. Clark, uh, he like owned houses and had people like live in them, but they didn't give him money or something." The mom just kind of like looks away, and the sister kind of stares at her other sister. Um, and when they didn't pay, Mr. Clark said that we should go and steal their firewood at night. And it was in the cold, and sometimes when we went to steal it, there was nobody inside, nobody moving. She kind of like lifts her kind of dress a little bit, and you see that she's actually missing a foot. Saying like the cold got to me, and I think it got to them too.
Cromwell will walk up and he'll place his leg up and he'll pull up the leg of his pants and shows that his leg is actually prosthetic.
She'll show a little surprise at that, and but will kind of nod and says, "Yeah, like that." And the mother says, "We didn't have any money. Scarlet and Ebony's father was no longer with us. This was work that we could do, even while working other jobs, and it was brutal, but we got through it."
Well, that's reality sometimes. You do what you gotta do to protect yourself and your family. But thanks for telling us. Now, if we see these monsters, we'll know why they're after you and what to look for. Is there anything more?
The woman kind of shakes her head, and Scarlet does the same. Well, the mother shakes her head, and Scarlet does the same. That's it.
And he'll look to the others, the other adventurers. Satisfied?
And
I'll nod.
Yeah, he saw
And
will
honestly-
nod a little bit.
and Odyssey is still kind of like doing like kind of like almost like trembling. And he says, "I think that satisfied the spirits for now." But
Imagine our relief.
that's it.
All right.
And so he got.
That
And so
was-
Odyssey will actually go up to the youngest one here, and he goes,
That was close, Esau says.
"Yeah, yeah." And the Odyssey will actually go to the youngest one and says, "There, Shari." He says, "Do not be." He says, "I know this sometimes can be scary, but sometimes, but they, some of them cannot. Some of the spirits cannot harm you. Anything. Unlike you, just stay here with your sister and mama, and we will take care of the." We will take care of the more vicious ones. Okay? Yeah. And he
Tonight I
kind
will
of,
warm your stump with my hooves.
No, he just pats her hand a little bit and everything like this. and,
She'll
like,
kind of nod at that. A little more resolve, less
mm,
apprehension for the future.
all right.
Well,
And,
I'm sure you all have loads to talk about. We're gonna go kill some more monsters.
All right. And then and honestly, we'll go ahead and follow the others out as they leave. And as he does so, and he gives the other guests here, as I say, okay, be wary though, the spirits may return. Oh, they may there's the ones that plague me, maybe the appetites may be put at ease. They could be coming back unless, if you are not as if you're not as forthright as as it's like, but we shall see. And so he just departs off as as he takes as he leaves.
Dramatic exit, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
And Esau will look at Scarlet and say, "Thank you for your honesty, Miss Green." And then he'll kind of shoot the others a look, like kind of shame them, because this young girl told the truth, and the rest of them are just kind of bitches. And then he'll leave.
Yeah.
Make sure to look away as if he didn't really mention, and Theo is just
Or asleep.
stuck in his pipe. All right, you guys are back out.
Yep. Let's head back
Oh,
upstairs.
is the wife still asleep?
Oh yes, still
Out cold.
wasting away. Yeah, it's like D4 hours or whatever to wake up after you got clocked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I
then
think
honestly,
Cecily is the only one who's innocent.
And then honestly, as he walks along, you probably notice a little bit that he's probably like less he's probably less shaken or anything like this, and just like straightens himself up and just kind of like walks along as if nothing is everything is fine, like he's just taking a nice little stroll at a country park.
If Roland was here, he would have already stabbed 2 people with his rapier.
At least, yeah.
Honestly, it's sad. I feel like she is innocent as well.
That
She is my
lady's way
nemesis.
too weird.
She is innocent.
But is the mother innocent?
Oh, and honestly, well, Basic Mumble says, "I swear, I've not met a group, a large collection of liars as opposed to, and then since I've basically helped out one of the mayor of Linetown, essentially. So he's
Everyone's got their secrets. Most folks don't usually have monsters coming after them, though. So let's see what we can do.
All right,
All right, up the stairs, please.
back up the
Yep.
stairs.
Up the stairs
Back up
we
the-
go.
Didn't get enough of them monsters up there.
Oh, yeah, well- A second round. Waiter, more monsters, please.
I've got sorcery points now. Let's go.
Let's just put you guys over here. And she's no longer up here. And
On the way up, I'm going to make a second level spell slot
there you go.
because I don't have any left. So we'll
Just
get a
in
second
case.
ready.
All right, so you guys checked out this room. Fought some guys.
Mhm.
Fought the flame skull and the plague spreader over there. What do you guys do next?
I think we should continue down here and check out this other room, the other rooms down here in the south.
I agree.
Just so you know, I accidentally moved honesty. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
I remember moving you guys all the fucking time. Get a load on. It's just Cal.
Okay, that
pushing you
story
guys.
moved me, you know?
Oh yeah.
Tough.
Moved 5 feet to the left, actually.
There.
There's a room just ahead, and he'll point down here.
There is.
Oh yes. Okay.
All right.
If
Who wants to
that's where
open
we're
it?
all heading.
Where's the door for this room, first of all?
The door is right there.
Looks like in the L. Yeah, here.
All right.
Oh, this one here. You mean this one here?
Yeah, this one is right.
Directly to the right.
there.
Yep.
Esau will listen to see if he hears anything on the other side of the door.
Sounds good. Give me a perception check.
Oh, the one I've only got a
Nice.
+4 on, I get a 19 on.
Hey, take what you can get.
In the distance, you can hear the sounds of the undead outside, but in here, you hear nothing.
Does the dorm feel warm to the touch? Do I suspect I could be in danger of a backdraft?
No, at the moment. Maybe later, but not now.
Okay. All right. Esau will open the door to the room.
All right. The door opens up into a cozy sitting area where people can often discuss more private details. It appears mostly empty. I will say, though, that as you're in this room, you can see out to the south. You can see what appears to be many more undead shambling in this direction.
The undead, they're going thicker on the ground outside, not unlike ticks on the sack of a deer.
What a wonderful sentiment. He could have been a
They are
poet.
so they are definitely drawn to something inside, probably within the house, not necessarily the guests of us necessarily, but something.
With the pane of glass between you guys, you in the distance you hear the thieves you've heard many times before.
Think if we throw them some firewood, they'll bugger off.
Something tells me it's a little bit more than firewood that they
I
want
don't
to
think,
be.
yeah, I don't think an army of undead would be after people for taking firewood.
Yeah, well,
Seems
worth a try.
seems a bit petty. All right, so we'll come down here. Where's the door on this other room? Actually, we didn't even search this room. We
Why
just
is there a door just in the open?
No, yeah, we had a fight and then we had pain.
You want to search in there?
yeah, I'll search in the room we were just in.
Give me a perception or investigation check, one of the two.
All right, let me do a. Where the hell is? Oh, here we go. All right. It'll definitely be perception.
14. That's not bad. That's just fine. Scouting around, you see, the couches are appear to be the same brand, but this one seems a little more puffy than the other, as though it was being lifted up somehow.
This couch over here.
Yeah, that one there.
All right, I'll go look around under the couch.
All right, you find appears to be a scroll case.
Ooh.
Popping it open, you see 3 scrolls in there.
Do they look like they have arcane markings on them, or is it more like religious?
They are arcane markings.
Oh, good. It's not like Ye Olde Hustler magazine or something.
Yeah, it's all these profane woodcuts. All right, so he'll nod at Honesty and then kind of motion with his shoulder out to the outside where the others are, and he'll carry those 3 scrolls with him.
Okay.
And he'll say, I found something under a couch in there, may be of some use to us.
Dude really just stuffed a bunch of adventuring gear in every nook and cranny of his house, huh?
He was always ready.
I guess so.
So, looking at them, are we able to discern what they might be?
Yes. It takes a little bit to open them out and actually kind of take them. But you find 3 spell scrolls.
Ooh.
One is Burning Hands.
Hey, for when you need to throw hands.
I'm just a hunk
is
of burning hands.
Cure Wounds.
Also
Woohoo!
useful.
And the last one is... Yeah, no, I'll do this. Is Heroism.
Oh,
Oh,
that's pretty good.
yeah. All those are.
I'll hold on to the cure wounds scroll.
I think I know this
Now,
one.
can it-
Do you mind? And I'll point to the burning hands one.
Okay. Can anyone can cast these, right?
You have to... It has to be a spell under your spell list.
Gotcha.
Esau cannot cast Burning Hands. You
Right.
can cast Heroism.
Yes. Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and say if I can take the heroism spell scroll off of Esau's hands, I'll go ahead and take that one then.
All good. I'm good with none of them.
None of them are in your spell
Alright.
list.
Oh yeah, that rogue spell.
Don't
that's-
worry, John. Maybe you'll find some more later in the rogue
I'm
spell
fine
list.
with that. I'm fine with that.
Rogue spell list is like kicking somebody in the junk.
There you go.
Hey,
Ninth
but you
level
know what?
spell.
It's a good spell.
I will take a dagger or a weapon that's laced with poison or has a poison thing. I would love that.
Mm.
Please.
Kind of hard to
thanks.
poison the dead, but well,
I know.
maybe
It just
could be
it just
useful for after.
sounds cool. It just sounds cool.
Well,
Or a holy sword. I'll take it.
yeah, one of the whole. He's got a holy avenger holding. It's hiding in a bookshelf somewhere.
Yes.
There
the
you go.
holy avenger.
That one's under the rug, but you guys passed that one already, so don't
Ah,
worry
we
about
it
it.
was,
Okay,
you needed a
alright.
15 to see that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
only got a
It was
14.
in the thing that's in the middle of the courtyard.
Mhm.
And Esau will step up
Okay.
over here and point out the other room on the other side. Where's the door here?
Oh, probably further up. We haven't seen
Oh.
it yet.
There's a floating door right there. I wonder how that got there.
Ah! Sorcery.
Ah,
I think it's right here.
An animated door.
There you go. It opens and whacks
Oh,
you in
it's
the.
it's just a Bethesda game. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll
It'll be. You gotta install the community bot patch.
I'll listen to the door again.
Give me just a second.
And over here, just in case.
Oof.
Nice and quiet.
I tried to listen to the door and wound up whacking my head against it.
Yeah.
Ears are ringing.
can honestly try to do a little bit of a listen there to see what's going on. With that.
Sure.
Okay. Let's see if he can do a little bit better. Come on. Did it roll? Ah, there we go. 22.
22. After a moment, you don't really hear anything, but just as you're about to give the all clear, you hear like a squishy noise. Like you just like someone just like squeezed out a lemon.
Oh.
Like that.
How
It
does-
sounds sticky.
Like somebody squeezed a
Mm.
lemon in their hand, or somebody squeezed out a lemon like they're laying an egg.
Oh wow, that's two very
Oh,
different
In their
sounds.
That's
Yeah.
in their hand.
Really sticky.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oof.
Both horrifying, but it's
And-
still the one I prefer.
And honestly, when he hears that, he kind of like goes, says, does he recall what those skinless, the skinless things sounded like a little bit? Was a similar sound or what?
The boneless.
Yes, they were the sounds of like wet meat kind of sloshing against each other.
And
They
so
were
it's a similar
particularly
sound or is
bloody.
it different?
What?
But you
Say
said it
with
was
a
like
22,
squeeze,
it sounded
something
pretty
between.
similar. You could probably make that noise if you were just skin.
Why?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And so honestly says, perhaps we should not go in that room. There's probably more of those those how the flippity floppy things that we saw or encountered earlier. Maybe inside. It definitely sounds kind of.
The skinwalkers.
Well,
men-
I mean, we
the
gotta,
men without
we gotta take care
bones.
of them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Let me back up so I can
Oh.
have better shots on them if they get out. But
Yes.
you got to deal with them in the house.
Let us move to a
All right.
safe position.
well, someone has to open the door.
Very good
Hey.
honesty.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
I'll just mage hand.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's probably a better idea.
Yep.
So I'll go back and do it.
Yeah,
I'll
I
go
gotta
back.
get a little closer.
Yeah, we'll probably be back here a little bit before we do it.
Yep.
Yes.
I'll cast a mage hand and open the door.
No, hold on. I've got a better idea. See, I can. Why don't I? Why don't I talk to? Why do I talk to my companion, Matilda, and she can open it for us.
If you insist,
Okay.
go
He
for it,
says,
my man.
And
Back
and
up.
so he casts. So Vasti will cast Mage Hand and open the door. And as soon as before she opens the door, you can go ahead and just go pew 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 to whatever is in there, yeah.
They don't go pew pew pew, but yeah, open the door.
Well, you know what I mean. Yes. Okay. So he's going to cast. So honestly, we'll go ahead and cast Mage Hand and open the door. and then let so you can wait for Cromwell here to start, blasting, as it were.
Well, you need a target. We're gonna see what comes out.
Well, give me 1 second, because
We'll see what comes out of the squishy room.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's either some kind of evil necro ooze or maybe more of
I
the skin
fucking hate
things. But
this.
either way, it's not gonna be fun.
Or
I'm
some
not
kind of
using any of
Oh,
these descriptors when we close
some,
the door.
some kind of Tyranid
Oh.
brood.
Oh no! Who ordered the boneless wings? That's
This-
what part of the
Let's
house
see.
this is. This is the boneless wing.
I
Yeah.
fucking hate this.
Well,
Is this because you like boneless chicken wings?
I can't
guys,
think of any other jokes for these things. They're just that
open-
disgusting.
you guys open the door swinging wide as that flap of a face turns towards you all, and it begins shambling towards you, like skittering left and right. It doesn't really have, like legs to stand on, so it kind of uses its hands and legs and kind of flops them in front of each other, pulling it forward.
Boy, do I
crawling
hate
at
these
you
things.
at speed.
I hate you describing these things.
It's like you could not. I hate these things.
I do too.
I love them. They're my favorite. I'm so proud of them.
Oh, Esau. Oh, Esau.
Yeah.
It's all right. Taking
oh
up the
my
rear.
gosh, man.
Listen, he'll be there to heal if someone gets downed,
Sure.
or to avenge us. We'll see how it goes. How badly it goes.
All right. Bump, 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 and bump. All right. Jean Claude, you're up.
I'm just going to that move the map. I need to move here, and I'm going to ready action to quick stab. If one of them gets into range for me.
Oh, don't you worry about that.
I know they will.
They're
I know they
coming.
will.
All right, ready to action to stab. Cromwell, it's your turn.
And I assume I can't see any of them from here.
You can see one as it's kind of like stumbling towards you. I didn't put
Door,
like
yeah.
a dynamic lighting layer down, so we're gonna hand wave this. Assume that this is like the door. You know what? I'm gonna.
Yep. Well, let's see. I could just move to the side, I guess, a little bit if that helps.
Well, that does help. I appreciate it. Here, let me rectangle, regular. I'm gonna say that's the door. There you go. You can see that
Yep.
guy just fine.
Let me. No. Just measuring for empirical purposes. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, might as well just start picking off at him. I'm gonna hit him with the firebolt.
All right, fire that
The
bolt.
one I can see. Pew. 11. Ugh.
11 does not hit. These are easy to hit, but not that easy. Anything else?
Trying to see if I have. Nope, it's not. I don't think that's worth a.
The Bloodwell Vial, you already have that in your
Worth
spell
sorcery
attack bonus?
points. Yeah, it's in there.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Sadly, not enough. I'll. Yeah, it's a whiff.
All right, whiff. Honesty. It's your move. What you got?
Let's see. And I can't really see anything from where I am positioned right now. Yes.
Yeah, no,
Just
not
saw a
really.
fireball whiff.
You can actually no. You can see one.
Firebolt.
Oh, I can.
Don't worry, it's
okay.
easy too.
Is that guy in range though for what I want to do?
It is a clean 60 feet. So
Oh,
most spells-
perfect. Okay. He goes, and so honesty will essentially go. He says, he says, you're more baloney than baloney, and he's gonna cast vicious mockery on that thing. So he's gonna go do that, and let's see. Okay, so must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, or take equal to 13 DC, or take 1d4 psychic damage, and have any disadvantage on any attack rolls. So.
All right, it fails. Roll that damage.
Okay. All right, let me go. It's gonna go slash roll 1d4. Or wait a minute, hold on. Is this thing? What's the upscale on this? This doesn't upscale, right?
It does. So it's 2d4.
Oh, it's 2d4. Thank you. All right,
Yep.
that's right. Okay. All right. Because after all, it is a cantrip. So, okay, he takes employs 6 points of damage.
It kind of
Psychic damage,
shudders
rather.
in pain as it howls at you. That mouth kind of opening much wider than any mouth could.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
And for that, it's probably enough. These as well. That's well, I probably can go. Let's see. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15. I'll go right here, just right behind Jean Claude here for a second, and yeah, that'll go ahead and end my turn for the time being.
All right, Volna's turn. These guys start dashing and shuddering at speed. Will I get over here?
Oh, they're dashing?
A couple of them are dashing, yeah. They can't get within 30 feet. Short swinging. Yeah, this guy's got a dash.
They're slopping along, I guess.
So Jean Claude is ready action to attack one.
Oh yeah, so I'm fully expecting that to occur. So all of them but one had to dash, but this guy, has flanking and all that. So Jean Claude, you must do the attack. I'd love to press the button for you. 1 second. Rapier, sneak attack. 18's a hit for 17 sneak damage.
Nice.
The first one to get there was this guy. So he ain't looking great. Now the guy who actually can attack is going to attack. He has advantage. Double crit for...
Ooh.
I noticed Kelsey didn't get hit much. So we gotta make sure to pay that back. There's no
Okay.
favorites here. 6 bludgeoning damage.
You might uncanny dodge maybe if she has it.
And then a second. Yeah, I assume you're going to uncanny dodge. And a second crit. 25, 25, 25, 13. Goodness. Okay. So 6 and then 5 bludgeoning for 11 damage in total on
Jesus.
Jean Claude. And because both attacks hit, he gets to do crushing embraces. You guys watch as the bonus clambers up on top of Jean Claude, quickly skittering over his body to wrap over it, even though head wrapping over his face. Needs to make
Not
a
again.
DC 13 strength saving throw.
Okay. I'm doing
Oh.
it.
Sorry, it's at the start of your turn. You need to do that.
Okay. I'm not doing it yet.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so you are now blinded as this thing has latched onto you.
Cool.
Cool.
You're wearing like a meat cape.
Yeah.
I know.
Not fun.
It's
Not-
more of a meat suit because it wraps around his arms and his legs and all that.
I
Like a
hate
snake.
it more.
You saw it. It's your turn.
All right.
Target rich environment.
I'm going to drop back here by Rick and pretend that Rick and our strategy is to keep these things contained and then, to cut off their line of escape. And I think I will do,
I'm just going to have this guy with the little mask on.
I think I'm going to do Sacred Flame at this one right here.
Sounds good.
Ooh.
14. He rolls a 17. He clears out of the way.
Oh, I'll probably never roll 14 on that again. 14
No, it's-
damage on that again.
It's
That's a
almost
shame.
maximum damage, yeah.
I know.
It's a shame. All right.
Was meant to be.
Jean Claude, give me a strength saving throw.
I'm going.
Okay, you're gonna take 6 bludgeoning damage,
Oh,
Ooh.
and you are blinded right now, so you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's do this, I guess. I think it already rolled double, so I think I'm fine.
That's
Let's see if I'm any bit lucky. I'm gonna just stab at whatever.
fine. Which one you stabbing? You have to decide that one.
The one that's on me.
Sure. 8 is not gonna cut it.
Yeah, no.
Hmm.
All right. Cromwell, it's your turn.
All right. Boy, do I hate these things.
Those things are looking at you guys now that Jean Claude's been skinned.
Yep. Well, let's see.
imagine them flapping around like old man meat curtains.
Oh, yeah.
They're extremely awful.
They just get worse the more this short campaign drags on.
All right,
I
I'm
will
gonna
just
hit
find
this.
more terrible descriptions for them.
Yep. I'm gonna hit this front line. And, scrolls are made to be used. I'm gonna use that scroll of burning hands.
Sounds good. You hitting the front 3?
Yep.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna
Okay,
spend a sorcery point and
Well,
empowered spell.
are you? Does that work when you're using a scroll? Isn't that like use object?
It's casting a spell, right?
You got the particle effects for this one.
That is pretty cool.
It is
But
pretty
yeah,
cool.
I'm actually. Let me read the wording for
Let me just
using
bring it
meta
up.
magic.
The DC spells on your class level is but a higher level than the cast. When you cast it, also cast from this scroll is a DC 13. So DC 13 deck save. So 3 bonus. Need to make that DC 13 deck save.
Oh, but I guess I can't use meta magic on it.
I'd allow it. I don't care.
Oh well.
George let me do some nonsense. That I'm gifting
Right.
this nonsense upon you.
Nice. So I'll re-roll 2 of the dice. We'll retain the 5, and we'll roll 2 more d6.
Sounds good.
So 20. All right, up in the ante.
Oh gosh. All right.
5. So it goes. So you
20
retain
damage.
the 5,
to,
and you
or,
upgrade
yeah,
goes. So it's
7,
5 plus 11.
16. Yeah.
Okay,
16.
Just making sure. I was like, wow.
Yeah, it's all right. I did that wrong. 16.
All right. This guy is toast. Burnt bologna. This guy is nearly burnt bologna. And this guy is doing okay. There we go. It reminds me of a Hun. What's the sandwich, the breakfast sandwich that Jersey's known for? Pork roll. There we go. All right. Anything else, Cromwell?
I'm going to move back another 5, 10, and 15 to get to here. So hopefully they... I don't know.
Hopefully things go better.
We'll
What's
see.
your odd honesty?
Okay. Since I'm pretty close to these two, and I want to be at least, I rather be. Well, I want to help Jean Claude out, but I don't want to be engulfed by these two, at least the two at once. So I'm gonna move here. And have we decided, by the way, to do flanking? Who's going to give us advantage on the rolls, or
Yes, it
no?
does.
Or
Yes, it gives advantage on roll.
out his walking cane, withdraw his rapier out of it, and stab one of these guys.
Does this
Which
one get
no?
an attack of opportunity?
He does. He does.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yep.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
5
Does.
bludgeoning.
My
You
armor
probably
class
didn't.
is
You probably
13.
didn't. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So 5 bludgeoning on you.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. And okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I mean, I'm not gonna do a stabby stab because that's Roland's thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and I am gonna do I'm gonna stab. I'll just do a stab on this rate on the one of the boneless here with advantage.
Swishy, swishy. Up,
Swishy,
gotta roll
swishy.
the
Oh,
roll the
let me
attack
roll that
first.
again.
Good
Grab
damage,
the
but
roll
yeah,
again.
you gotta roll the
Oh, I got to do the attack first, not the thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hey,
13?
13 does hit.
okay,
So 10
13.
piercing.
and 10
Perfect.
piercing. Yeah.
Wow, you've
right.
just rolled 3 8s in a row on a d8.
That's pretty good.
No, that's crazy. Okay.
Anything else?
All right. That should be it. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and stay put for the time being because it's like gotta help gotta help our our companion here. So
All right. The boneless are up. First, the one on top of Jean Claude is going to attack. He has advantages. He's trying to squeeze the life out of him.
Ew.
A 23 to hit, and then a 13. 23 for 6 bludgeoning.
This is like the topping on the pizza sliding off and hitting your foot,
Yeah.
Ugh, it's gross.
and then wrapping it up and crushing the foot.
It's if wet cheese was trying to kill you.
I hate it.
Wet cheese with an old
Mm.
man face.
All right.
I hate it so much. It's like
13
Pizza the
doesn't
Hut.
hit. This guy's gonna go. Jean Claude, you have a reaction attack.
I'm gonna use it.
Go for it.
I mean, it's at disadvantage, but you know,
Mhm.
you never know.
A 10 does not hit. I got excited there.
Close. Close, but no
Oh,
cigar.
cool.
All right. Honesty. The one
Yep.
that you stabbed is going to try and slam you.
okay.
24 and 4, 18 and 4. So 8 damage in total, and they do their crushing thing on you.
Oh, fantastic.
So-
Okay. So 8 damage total. All right.
8 damage,
Okay.
and you are now blinded.
Yay.
Ripping onto
Okay.
you.
All right.
Join the club.
Yep.
There we go. And these guys got a little bit more. This guy's coming for you. You saw, Honesty, you have a reaction attack.
Okay. And again, this is going to be a disadvantage if
Yes.
anyway since I am blinded.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I'll go and take my reaction. Okay.
Oh, nice.
16?
does hit. Roll that damage.
All right.
You didn't roll
with a
10 again,
5
unfortunately.
actually. That's a
5
5.
piercing. He takes it.
Okay.
And this guy's going to
Cool.
run over to you, Cromwell.
Ugh.
A 10 doesn't hit, and 8 doesn't hit. Oh, and he saw 2 attacks on you. He just ran, and that's it. A 22 for 6, and then 11 is a miss. So 22 for 6 bludgeoning on you, he saw, and that's their turn. You guys got this. You're doing great.
All right.
Well, we're not outnumbered, so we got that going for us.
Let's see.
One in front of Rick is pretty injured. The one between Honesty and Jean Claude is pretty injured. You guys see the orange and the red and the green and all that around the tokens, right?
Yes, it's very useful.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
I am going to hit the boneless in front of Cromwell
All right.
with Sacred Flame.
All right. Sacred Flame.
Is this burning?
That is a hit. 9 radiant damage. And that is a done boneless. That boneless is cooked.
Ugh.
I gotta use her all day.
And
Anything
then,
else?
no, I think I'm good.
All right, round 3. Jean Claude, give me a strength saving throw.
Boom, boom.
You're good. You don't take damage. You're still blinded though.
That's fine.
You can
I
use
will.
your action to try and get out of it, but if you
I'm gonna
fail,
stab it.
nothing. Stab it. All right, you have disadvantage on the attack.
God damn it!
8 is not enough. This thing is squeezing the life out of you. Cromwell.
All right. Move up a little. We got to start taking these things off the board. The one by Honesty is the most injured. I'm going to try to firebolt that sucker.
Firebolt him.
Another 11. Jeez.
11's not enough.
Let's see. I don't have enough sorcery points to quicken a spell. I'll move over to here in case Esau wants to try and whack. Well, the hammer isn't very effective against these things, is it? I think we learned that last time.
Yeah, it's like
I'll stay here. Yep.
Pushing stuff. All
And
right.
I'll lay one face down card and end my turn.
Honesty. Give me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
For some
Yeah. let's
bludgeoning
see.
damage.
Oh, if I can open up my character sheet to do it. Hold on 1 second. Okay, strength saving throw.
No problem.
Party.
All right.
Oh,
you're
that's a nice 5 there for that one.
You're gonna take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So
Alright.
that would be okay. All right. And I take it since I'm being smothered by this thing, I can't say anything because it's.
You can say things, you just can't. You just have to keep in mind that a lot of spells say see. You need to see something. So you're blinded right now. So
Right.
you can't. So you like cure wounds. I think says like I need to see the target.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay. So if I anything that any kind of healing thing like it was it's gotta be in range of. Okay, gotcha. Well, in that case, let me see what I can actually do. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, because a lot of stuff I have to see within range. So I'm gonna try. So as I'm being smothered by this thing, I'm gonna try to stab this thing. The one that's trying to smother me right now, and I
Alright.
do believe I do. Well, it normally would have disadvantage, but since I'm with as Lincoln was Jean Claude, it'll just be a normal.
Yep, that'd be a normal.
Okay, so let me go ahead and actually, let's see, I think, let me go ahead and do that. Get this, see what it does. So that's a 7.
Sounds good. A 7 is not enough.
Yeah, okay, all right. And I
Alright.
can't move when I'm being grappled by these things. Got it. All right,
All right.
guess that ends my turn.
Sounds good. These two are going to attack. Honesty, you have 2 attacks coming at you at advantage. A
Oof.
19 for 4, and then
Okay.
a 22 for 5 bludgeoning.
Oof.
So 4 and a 4 and a 5.
4 and a 5.
Okay, all right. I'm at 1 health point.
Feels
Still
bad.
up.
Oh,
The last one's the one that matters.
that's the one that matters. Be careful.
Yeah.
Jean-Claude, a crit for 11 bludgeoning, and then a 10 is a miss.
You can uncanny dodge.
Do you want to? Yeah. Do you want to do that?
You have your reaction.
It would take 5 hit
Yeah,
points off.
what was that? How much was that? 'Cause now I have to add it back, so I'm gonna try to uncanny dodge it.
Instead of 11, it would be 5 damage. So you would just add 6 health. So you'd be at 10.
Yes, yes, please. Yes,
Cool.
yes. I'd like to stay in double digits, please.
The boneless on you, Esau, is going to attack twice. 23 and then 24 for 5 bludgeoning.
Oh, dude. Why can't I roll like that?
It's coming. It's on the way. It's in the pipe. Esau, it's your turn.
All right, I will use a 3rd level spell slot and cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh boy.
Oh yes, yes.
So let's see, that's up to 6 creatures that I can see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all of us. It's just
Mhm.
going to be all of us. I'm not going to heal the boneless.
You sure?
Thank
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me mark the spell slot off. I did. Okay. Mass.
Five healing. That's 20 hit points in total, spread out.
Nice.
All right, and you still have your action.
Is mass healing only a? Oh shit! It is. I thought it was
Same
an
as
It
action.
is,
regular
yep.
healing word.
Yep.
Why do you think at our levels before I was like mass heal word all the fucking time?
Mass healing word. Mass healing word. Great.
Good fucking
Okay.
spell.
All right, and
So how many
then
hit points we get back? Each of us get back?
5 hit
Five.
points
5.
each.
5. Okay.
And then as an action, I will use Sacred Flame on the boneless in front of me.
All right.
No, actually, as my action, I'm going to dodge.
Sounds good. Dodging.
I am dodging.
Jean Claude, it's your turn. You're at disadvantage on attacking things. You want to attack the one on top of you? You want to
Do
attack
you
the
do a
one next to
strength
you?
or no?
Huh? Oh, well, they have advantage on you just because you're blinded.
No, no. Do I need to make a strength save?
Oh, yes, you do. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Thanks. All right, you take 6 bludgeoning.
Jesus Christ.
You would have gone down just now if you didn't do your thing.
Yes, thank you.
I'll be right back.
Jeez.
I'm going to get another soda.
All right. What are you doing?
Okay.
There's the guy in front of you who is at full health, and the guys behind you who's low.
I guess I'll go for the one behind me.
All right. Stab. 20 is...
9.
Oh, you're at disadvantage, yeah.
No, it's flanking. So
No,
Oh,
if-
you are,
no,
yeah.
If you're doing
It is flanking! Oh my god!
You used flanking. You
11
got him.
piercing.
You spear through him and finish off. And honesty, you can see.
yay!
You're welcome,
Okay.
bitch.
All right.
All right.
Oh, get over here.
All right. I think that's... Is that it, your turn?
It's all I can do.
Cromwell, 2 boneless on the board. What are you doing?
Okay, we're gonna stop fucking around with these. I need to put damage on the board, and I can guarantee damage with a magic missile. Boop.
Magical.
Yeah, targeting the one next to Jean Claude. So
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast that first level. So that's 3d4 plus 3. So that's bam. Roll the dice. 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
He takes that 9 damage.
Stupid having to use a spell for that, but
Hey, it's guaranteed damage.
it is
Guaranteed.
tired of rolling. I think I rolled 2 3s in a row before, so I'm also gonna move over to here.
All right. Honesty. It's your turn.
And when he sees Cromwell cast a magic missile, he goes, "Oh yes, I forgot. I have a wand that does that too." Well, so he's gonna go ahead and let's see. He'll shoot a charge at this boneless right here. So I'm gonna do a slash roll. I think it's a 3d4 still also.
Yeah, same as what I rolled. 3d4 plus 3. I just added a 3
3d4
after.
Okay, I don't know if I still have to. I have to ask my own spell modifier. So you gotta go. You take the wand out, blast it right there. Oh, there we go.
Which one? The one in front of Jean Claude?
Yes.
Sounds good. You looking great.
Okay. All right. And he'll go. Let's see. Does he want to? Yeah, he'll go ahead and stay put where he is. And I'll go ahead and mark off that charge, and also mark off my turn there for as well. I think I got. Let's see. I think it's with that thing. I think I got 7 charges left. All right, that's it.
All right. This
I am-
guy's turn. There's only 2 left. He's going to attack on Jean Claude. 18 for 4, and then an 8 for 5.
Dodge. Use it. Use it every round.
Dodging.
Esau's attacks at normal.
No, you.
Disadvantage. I apologize. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because you're not blinded. Yeah, you dodged that crit just now. So 12, and then 18 for 4. The first one was a 19.
So I take 4.
Nope, this is for Esau. Not everything's about you.
Wow.
Oh, I thought you said.
No,
I
it's
thought
all
you said
good.
I got attacked for
You
4
did
and
get-
5.
You did get attacked, but you just got attacked for 4. The 5 didn't hit.
Cool. Thank you.
Sorry.
That's what I was asking.
I apologize.
Nice. Okay.
All right, Esau, it's your turn. The
All
bonus
right.
on Jean Claude is low. The one near you is kind of healthy.
I'm going to continue to dodge. with this thing.
Just dancing with them.
Yeah, and
Keep it loose.
I'll just try to
Footloose.
just try to keep it preoccupied. Yeah, I'll just take the dodge action.
All of their feet are loose. Jean Claude.
Very important strength check.
Strength save. Big money. Kelsey. Sorry. Strength save.
Strength save. Sorry,
Yeah.
Roll
that's
high.
everything kind of froze up for me.
all good.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm impressed the
Yay!
iPad does as well as it does. Did you roll?
Yes, I did. I got 16 and 11.
Oh, I don't see it.
Oh,
Alright.
I
Same.
don't see it on here either.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I'll take your word for it though. You succeed. You don't take any damage.
Okay, let me then just restart this.
That's fine.
See if it's just mine.
That's fine. Make an attack. If you're going to attack, you're gonna dodge. Let me know. Now's the time.
Oh my god. I am going to attack. It's just let me open it again because I have to open everything and then I have to find me on the screen. And it's just always fun.
No problem. Honesty,
Mhm.
you're on deck after.
Oh yeah. Well, no, Cromwell's on deck, and then me.
Oh yes, Cromwell's on deck. A nine's not enough.
Ugh.
Goodness.
Damn, that was good damage.
These guys are monsters. You guys are getting the low rolls out now though. Cromwell, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna go for a shocking grasp, so I can get
Alright.
advantage on that. Will probably hit. 18.
Wait, no,
Okay.
honey.
Goodness.
What?
I got 21 because never mind.
Yeah,
You're
sorry.
right.
Yeah, it cancels out, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, my brain.
So 9 lightning damage.
That is enough. You fry the boneless
Yep.
and
I'll
it
grasp it,
falls off
shock it,
Jean-Claude.
and pull it off of Jean Claude.
Ugh.
I'm free. Alright, there's one more.
All right, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How do you like being flanked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got him on the ropes now.
Alright. Honesty, it's your turn. There's no flanking spots left.
All right. Well, what he's gonna do since now he's got some breathing room a little bit, and it doesn't smell like a sweaty armpits that he's now anymore. He's gonna go ahead and cast a healing word, on everybody. Let's see. So it's actually gonna
Level
be
1 healing word only goes on one person.
Oh, it does. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Can't heal everybody, but
who-
over several turns.
Oh yes. Okay. So so that's just gonna be his bonus action, and he's gonna go ahead and let's see. He'll go ahead and heal up Jean Claude. Since he's taken the most damage at this
Mhm.
point. So 1d4. So roll slash roll 1d4. Oh, and a plus 3 on that, so that's gonna be 4. So that's gonna be 4 points of healing for Jean Claude.
I'll take
Alright.
what I can get.
All right. And at this point,
Alive.
let's see. And let's see, what is he going to do next? I think he can go. That was his bonus action. He'll go 5, 10, 10 right here. Okay, still line of sight. I think he'll go ahead. He kind of likes this wand here. What he's going to do? He's going to cast another magic missile at this boneless thing. Boneless. Whittle it down a little bit more, so it's going to do.
You technically
uh,
casted a spell already with healing word, a leveled spell. So you
No,
can't-
that's a
can't-
bonus action. The healing word's a
you
bonus
can only
action.
cast one leveled spell a turn. That's why Cal couldn't fireball.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, but if he's using the wand, it's
That
magic missile
that does
wand.
count. Yeah, it
That still
counts
counts?
as
Oh,
casting
okay,
a
that's
spell.
fine.
So yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
So
good.
in that case, then, yeah, I'll go ahead and stay put right there.
This is us on this
That one is
poor last guy.
Yeah.
Get him. To be fair, that's how a lot of D&D fights tend to go once there's only one guy left.
Well, okay, fine. He'll go up. He'll move up to it. He'll move up to it, and he'll do a stabby stab on the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him.
Yep.
Stabby
Well,
the stabby.
All right, let's
At
go ahead
regular.
with the rapier, and it's just going to be just normal damage for normal thing. Come on, did it go through?
17's a hit. Roll that
Ah, there
damage.
we go. 17.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
Big.
Tongue
Dude, just
piercing.
rolling the absurd damage
You have
today.
gained its attention.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. Fair enough.
All right. His turn. He's going on honesty. Does a 22 hit?
Okay. Oh yes, it does.
Okay, 6 bludgeoning on you.
Well, bye, honestly.
Yeah. Well, by now, that's out of the count right now. So. Flop.
Honesty, hardly ever heard.
And it's a mindless zombie. Second attack on honesty. Does a 23 hit?
Oh yeah,
Wait.
that totally go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Because that's
you
so
take
our
2
makes you
failed
fail
death
that
saves.
save.
Esau.
Oh,
it's your turn.
2. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, when it
Okay.
hits you. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do spare the dying
The dying have been spared.
on
All right.
on honesty.
All right. I assume. Oh wait, you can cast from a distance. I think.
Oh God, no, it's touch.
I think
Oh,
when you're a
okay.
death cleric, you can, or yeah, death or grave domain
Grave
cleric, you
clerics
can
do that.
you can throw it at people.
Yeah, you can throw it.
I think it's also a bonus action as well. So
Oh, let
Maybe.
me
yes.
let me look.
Well, spare the dying normally is a regular action, but I'm not sure about
Mhm.
grave clerics.
yeah, grave clerics get all sorts of cool stuff.
Yeah, they get some good
Mhm.
stuff. Like the vulnerability.
Yeah, that one, if you can plan it, it can be pretty baller.
Yeah, you need your paladin to have their turn after yours and all that such.
Just smite the ever living bejesus out of them.
Mm-hmm. That's how it be. And you can cast it as a bonus action. So yep, you can. And you have a regular action still. If you want to, spare the dying on something else, or like Sacred Flame.
No,
Somebody roll
I'll
with you?
okay. So I'll spare the dying here on
Mhm.
as a bonus action on
Mhm.
honesty, and then yeah, I'll hit this dude in front of me with sacred flame.
Sounds good.
God damn it!
Makes a save.
Oh, of course he does.
Dang.
Yeah, no.
Damn. 3, count it, 3 damage.
Jean
Yeah.
Claude, it's your turn.
I'm going to move here. And I'm going to stab.
All right, you're at regular. A
Jesus
13 is
fucking
enough,
Christ,
though,
finally.
and that is a dead boneless.
Fucking
Yes.
finally.
Are out of initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Boy, do I hate those things.
Good, real good. I love them. All right, you guys have any healing for honesty? I think you guys wolfed through a couple potions last session.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we're
Mhm.
pretty much using stuff as we get it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
someone has a scroll, but
Yeah, I'll use the cure wound scroll on
And
honesty.
I'm going to be searching through here to try to find anything.
Sure,
What
that's a perception or investigation check. Esau, when you cast heal on him, I think it goes to full hit points.
grave
well, it
cleric
just
stuff, yeah.
It just goes to 8 plus your.
Yeah, because he's at 0.
Yeah,
So it
so
would
it's
be I don't know what
plus
level.
3.
What level is it? Is it?
It's
It'd
first
be
level.
it'd be 11 then. So honestly, you wake up with 11 hit points.
Oh, okay. All right. If I can get Dev on here.
Jean Claude, as you're hunting through there's a speckle of off-white
Oop,
in
got
the
22.
viscera to the left
It
of
should be
you
11.
that appears, not thing, but it is definitely kind of tucked into the grossness.
I'm going for it.
All right.
This all
You,
looks very Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Outrageous.
And when you dig your hand in there, trying to just blot out the whole process, but as you pull out this large pearl in your hands. You guys have
Nice.
found a do-do-do. Uh, bump, bump, bump. You guys have found a pearl of power.
Nice.
Ooh.
Neato.
So a spellcaster can attune to it and gain a missing spell slot up to 3rd level.
Yeah, not for me, but that's okay. They will love this.
And of course in this one shot it takes an action to attune to.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Some good items in here.
I would argue for Esau to have it, only because he's only got the 1 3rd level spell slot left, which means he could get more healing in, because we got pretty banged up just now.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm
Agreed.
in favor of that.
Yeah. Give it.
Agreed. I literally could have died.
We still might.
Yes. Honesty goes. I've had enough of smelly smelly flapjacks. So to speak.
Yeah, boy, these things are awful.
My wife bought me these clothes, and I will have to burn them.
Your wife will be disappointed.
Oh.
Yeah, Flame Skull already burned off half my coat.
Let's see.
Gotta raid his closet.
Yeah, let's say, yeah.
All right, so Esau
Check this side of the room to see if there's anything.
Esau will come down here and be like, "Oh, hello, Jean-Claude. How are you? How are things in here?"
I will turn to him. I've got something for you, and I pull out the pearl.
Oh, very good.
You will find more use of it than I will.
Oh, why is that?
It's a pearl of power, my friend. And I don't do spells. I don't do magic. You guys do. You guys will have more use of it than me. And I had to dig through, and I point out, I can't, there. I point out that pile. I had to dig through the disgusting human soup in the corner. You can use this. I can't.
All right. I will take your word for it. So Esau will take it and attune to it. Oh,
Takes an action.
feels the increased power wash through him. Wishes Rick was somehow in the room so Esau could see him.
All right, all right.
And then once
So
he
you're saying that this.
once he sees all of his friends in there, he'll go
Yeah.
ahead and cast Mass Healing Word once more. So everybody gets 6 hit points back. And then he will use
Okay.
the pearl to gain one more 3rd level spell.
Okay.
Woo!
I guess I'm up front for the next
So
fight.
you're saying that this is a pile of stuff here in this
Pile
little
of
corner?
gore and viscera, yeah.
Stuff is, a very generic term, but yes, it is stuff.
Okay. Well, he's gonna go ahead and he'll go ahead and his help Matilda, aka the Mage Hand, and just start using it to kind of clear away a little bit of the stuff that's in that pile to see what's actually in there. To see if
Bones,
there's
gut,
anything
and
in there.
viscera are spread out across the carpet. That's gonna have to get, burned and probably some holy water put on, but you don't find anything else on there.
I told you
Okay.
I found the pearl in the pile. I had to dig through it in my hands. They're disgusting. I'm gonna need.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
keep
gonna
moving.
need.
well, that's what I have Matilda to help me out, is to help her out with the
I
cooking,
don't
the
do
cleaning,
spells. I don't do
I
spells.
mean, you could have just asked one of us, but that's fine.
The only magic trick I know is how to hide things. That's it.
Well, I suppose we should go wandering off into the other part of the house rather than this little.
And again, is
This
there
little-
anything on this side of the room or no?
Nope, nothing in there. Just more
Cool.
blood and guts.
Lighting up another cigarette. Let's move to the other part of the house. We got to be close to clearing it.
Oh, God damn it. I can't move myself. I can't
All
move.
right.
Grab John Claude. Bring him with us.
Someone please move me. I can't move. It's not moving. It's just moving the map
alright.
in circles.
I got you.
Thank you,
All right.
friends. I
Okay,
will just
wait a minute. We going?
follow.
Well, we got to go
Are
to the
we
other part of
going
the.
up? Oh, okay. I don't know.
Well, we gotta. Well, I was gonna go the long way, but yeah. Just gonna.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did we move?
Yep,
Yes,
we're moving.
you guys are moving.
Oh, my screen froze.
Okay.
again.
Give
There's
it-
nothing. It doesn't look like there's anything over here.
Nothing, anything on this side? No.
Nothing.
Yeah. I was thinking like, oh crap, I forgot to do the diamond plating well. I was like, well, you know, let's kind of keep this moving, yada yada.
Nice view though.
Oh yeah.
Look down at the garden for a sec before moving on. Enjoy his cigarette. All right. So where to next?
Let's see. We
There are some
either
room-
got what's
There's some rooms on here. You guys, there's nothing in these. Don't worry about them.
Yeah, those rooms are empty.
My immersions.
They're ruined. Ruins is.
okay.
you guys wanna play
so
until
if we
3
keep
a.m.,
going up
that's fine
here,
with me.
or is it what's down the what can we see down this giant hallway over here? This
Which
that
way? Which,
to the
which hallway?
east of this.
You mean here?
Here? This or this way? This
Yeah,
way,
that
you,
that
you
area.
can actually. So this is a balcony. You can actually see down to the first floor, and the doors over there.
Oh, okay.
And over here,
Oh.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. An organ.
an organ and a balcony.
I can't play an organ.
So honesty will go ahead to the organ. He says like, let me see. This is just a very curious thing to be basically placed here. And he kind of like, stretches out his fingers a little bit. And he says, do you think this could be it? Because it seems kind of suspicious place to put an organ here in the middle of something,
This seems to be like, since it's the upper balcony, it could be like where they would dance and would have dances and parties.
Yes, that's would
And-
be like the wine gallery section.
Okay, so basically, so I get it. So this is basically down below. You get this section is below us. Then this part.
Yes,
here?
that section is
Oh.
below you guys. I actually had to just move stuff.
Oh, okay.
Down there, but yes, this
So-
appears to be some kind of like temple or like choiry, some kind of temple with two more statues of Father Death in the corner. I think you guys can see that. I think. But
Yeah, mhm.
what captures you guys the most attention is a dead person. You see that they are one of the people bringing Zeno's body here, and they are on the floor. They weren't beaten or poisoned or anything like that previously. Instead,
Mhm.
they are bundled up in carpets and rugs and curled up on the floor. They're lying exceptionally still, as if they were
Okay.
trying to warm
And we
themselves up.
haven't actually gone in this lower room.
You have
yet.
not gone into this room.
before.
You're looking down on it.
Huh, I didn't see
Okay.
this
Is
area
there
from
anything
up-
else we can see that besides these guys are rolled up that's down in here?
Checking your guys' distance of how far you can see. I don't believe so. No.
Can see about to like here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys can't see
Alright,
to all the way to the
And
end.
just out of curiosity, is there any indication that this organ has been played recently?
Nope. Dust lies over the keys and the instruments. You don't even have the blower going to actually like play it.
Oh, so it can't even play. All right.
It needs to be like activated and turned on because there needs to actually be like a airflow to come through to play these out.
Oh,
And-
it'll get turned on if you blow on it.
Yeah, yeah, as most organs do.
Hmm.
But,
But
it
there's
won't
no
blow.
active. Is there any switch on this thing at all?
There's a
Like,
tiny
there's
goblin
not-
on a hamster wheel. If you poke him, he'll start running.
Hunting around from the back, you do see that there appears to be some kind of lever.
Okay. Because honestly, he's like,
No,
He
you're
thinks
jumping
that there's
down.
something about this. Oh,
Huh?
You're
Jean
jumping
Claude?
down.
Did Jean-Claude, did you just jump down from the top of the balcony into that
No,
lower room?
I'm
Wait, you have so much to live for.
Swan
no.
dive.
I'm not healing that.
No, I did not jump. I
That's fine.
trying to move the map and it moved me.
That's okay.
right.
Okay. All right. So honesty, just like you said, there's a lever nearby.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. No, he says honestly,
Gonna
he's like,
back
ah,
up.
well,
This
he
one,
says, well, lever has to be pulled, and so he's gonna go ahead and pull that lever, see what happens.
Sounds good. After a moment, you hear kind of sputters, and before you hear wind kind of being sucked in,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
Okay.
it's active now.
Yeah, and so honesty's like gonna go, and he's just gonna basically test out the keys a little bit. Like he's just gonna go like, you know,
I
do,
don't
you know, like go through the scales a little bit, see what happens.
Gonna play chopsticks.
one key on the press, and you guys hear the howling of this organ play out. The walls echo around you all, and I'm sure it echoes out throughout the entire building as the first key plays. Do you play anything else?
Let's see. And okay. Well, again, it's like so it's not doing, and there's nothing happening on the bottom of the floor or anything like this when I did that.
None that you can see.
Honestly, cracks his knuckles and does. I'm still standing by Elton John.
Okay. He's just gonna. He's. I mean, is there? And he says he tries to think. Was there anything musically related that was going on that we found or anything like that? Or anything? It's like he's just like. Was there anything that? And he turns to Jean Claude. He says, "Hey, what was your guys' favorite tune? Just out of curiosity." So like Jean Claude.
Huh?
Hello.
Crack me a tune.
What was your lover's favorite tune?
Thorny Mick, probably. Some one of his songs.
He did.
We'll
He
call it
did
Hot Cross
prefer
Bun.
Thorny Mick. He enjoyed his most recent album about his new wife.
Ah, okay. So, honesty will go ahead and try to play that tune from memory to see if that does anything on the organ.
Playing My New
Okay.
Old Lady's Gratin' Sack
Damn.
Yeah.
by Thorny Mick.
You play through the organ, and even as you're portraying this song that's clearly not meant for the organ, this old instrument still has it as the song is beautiful from it. Anything from an organ can really, when played well, as done, it
Sounds
shines
ethereal.
through again. Yes, it sounds ethereal. It gives new meaning to to this Thorny Mix song.
The well played organ gives new meaning.
Yeah, oh yeah. Nothing happens as you finish the piece, but honestly, you gain inspiration for that.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, cool. All right.
Not bad.
Yeah.
We should probably go check on that dead guy, though. Unless you want to check out the rest of upstairs.
I
Well-
say we take out the upstairs and we go back down for him.
Mm-hmm. Sounds
All
like
right.
a do.
I love me a good cardio day, but I am fucking tired of stairs.
Mhm.
All right. Well, let's move on. Let's move on then carefully. So I get the sense there's nothing over here, but here there might be something.
Maybe. From here, you guys can see the
Well, if
balcony
there was
looking
anything
down into
here,
the
we
greenery.
attracted their attention.
Does it look like, from where we can see, do we get the sense that this room continues past this way underneath the upper floor, or
No, the door, you can like lean over and see that the wall from the balcony, the wall goes down. So you would, it does not go beneath where you're standing. If you would open the door would open to this particular room.
There's a door we missed, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one place where we didn't go open. Yeah.
Yet. We'll get
Alright.
there.
Yes.
all right?
Okay.
I'll head back over to the others then.
Okay. And these 3 rooms we already checked. These three are empty. The one we just passed.
Well, we get the sense there's nothing in there for narrative
Yeah.
purposes.
For,
Because it doesn't need to be a
time and
four-shot.
for time and such purposes.
Yep.
Okay.
Sparkly.
Obviously,
Alright,
there's walls
and-
and all that such.
All right.
Feels very sparkly
and
over here.
This. Oh yes, all these green little dots over here or something. Something's going on.
Yeah, I
Magic
just remembered to
dice.
hit the highlight interactable button in
Are
Baldur's
the-
Gate 3.
Press
are-
A.
Are the green spots like lights that are floating,
Yeah,
or are they
kinda
on the floor?
twinkle in and out of the in and out around the area. They kind of come, they kind of go.
Well, that's
Hmm.
something.
I would like to. I don't know. I'd kind of like to make a skill check and see if I can discern what these are.
Sure. Give me a Arcana check.
Oof.
6. Unsure at the moment.
Be careful. These things may be hostile.
Yeah, that tracks with everything we've been through.
Is there a nearby door into this room that we can, or is that actually overlooking something again?
There is a door, but they're at the far end over here.
Oh, okay. so
There's
we
a
gotta go
door
a
over
little bit
here as
farther.
well, and you guys can see from here that this is kind of like a bar space up here.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah, this place has been
Oh,
a hostile.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Alright,
For whatever reason,
feeling
it's
this
not
door.
showing-
Feeling that door?
Yep. All right. Get
Door
ready.
opens up, and this time there's nothing to greet you.
Thank fuck.
All right. Well,
See
let me look
you
around.
see a large master bedroom, the bathroom off to the side, even a chest in the corner.
Oh, that's good. I need to pee. Give me a sec.
Is there anything, by the way, at the bar at this point that we can?
You see that there's some very aged wines back there, listed up, neatly, dust kind of gathering on them. Junkla, give me a perception check. You have advantage behind the bar.
Okay, perception.
Yes.
All right. Sorry, I have to reopen everything because everything was buggy for a minute there. Oh, I'm not that great at that.
12. That's good enough. Looking under, you can actually see something under the bar table. A pair of boots.
Ooh. I will pick them up because I love me some good clothes.
You pick them up, and they have these very intricate. They're kind of like raised boots and all that such, and they have these like wings kind of going around the side of it.
They're boots of kicking undead ass, hopefully.
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Are they what I think they are?
They might be. What do you think it is?
Boots of flying.
It is, in fact, winged boots, which is boots of flying.
Yep.
Boots of the Submariner.
Fuck yeah, I take these.
Yep.
You guys got all the cool shit. I'm taking this.
That is fair. You've earned it.
Yes, very. Yeah.
Look,
Mhm.
Could you please put them on my sheet because my stuff's
I will.
weird.
I'll pop it in.
Thank you.
I'm done. Cromwell's done peeing.
All right. Esau is going to check the chest down here by the
Oh.
bed.
Gotta wash my hands. Hang on.
Heading over
Sorry.
there.
Sorry, my first game of D&D, the first thing I found was winged boots, and they're special for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Looking into that chest, you find some very nice clothing, cloaks and such. Nothing really popping out as anything of value, though, until you get to the bottom, where you find this strange patchy cloak on it. It has these kind of patches strewn about all over it, um, depicting various like objects and all that such. You have found a robe of useful items.
Oh. So, um,
So it has a dagger, a bullseye lantern, steel mirror, 10-foot pole, hempen rope, and a sack. Then roll 4d4.
all right.
We'll do them randomly, so you know. Such and such. 7. Roll 7d100.
Oh, well, some of them have potions of healing. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
47.
A riding horse.
A
Riding
a
horse.
riding horse.
Mastiff. Um,
2 doggies.
iron door.
A door.
Gems.
Also useful.
Rowboat.
A rowboat. Nice, nice. A pit.
Pit.
Not the guy from Kid Icarus. 2
Second
pits.
pit. There you go. Dang,
And
that
what's
could've been-
a second what?
It's a
Second
pit
pit.
and another pit.
Oh, so you got 2 pits. Okay. Okay,
Cromwell's
so you
finished
get
washing
like
his
so
hands.
it's
Useful.
almost like it's basically it's a portable it's almost like a not a quite a portable hole, but
It's not portable
Yeah.
once you take it off, but yeah.
right, yeah, okay.
A cube 10 feet on each side, which you can place on the ground within 10 feet. So it's kind of Looney Tunesy. Basically, you put out this like pit, they pull out the patch, throw it on the ground, and it makes a pit. Whatever it was here is now a hole.
Let's not use that on the second floor.
Yes.
And Esau will think a minute, and he'll call Honesty into the bedroom.
Okay. All right. And yeah, so Honesty will go ahead and get over there and go here. He says, "Oh," he says, "So what did you find? What you find in this? What you find?"
Well, I found a robe that on the surface looks very interesting,
Mm-hmm.
but it's actually, I believe it to actually be a powerful magic item.
All right. They give me so let me give it a. Let me see if I can try give it a try on. And so he basically gets the robe, puts it on over top of his other things, see if it clashes. Probably does. No.
That is the
Yeah, but
ugliest
yeah.
robe I've ever seen.
Well, it is cold. It is cold. It's a little bit of the chilly side in here. So I say, yeah, might as well just go. Put where do I didn't have that. I apparently did not come in here with this, so might as well. Okay. So robe of magic items then. Okay.
All right.
All right.
And
Ready
he'll
to,
and he'll point out the 2 mastiffs, or the yeah, the 2 mastiffs, because that mastiff patch is actually, it says 2 mastiffs,
There are just
Ah.
2 dogs in there.
and he will point
Okay.
those out to them and say these may be particularly useful if something happens.
All right.
we could rowboat our way out of here. They won't expect it.
Mm-hmm.
Mush.
Useful.
All right. So, find all those.
And then I'll take the other nice clothes, since I think Esau's probably going to change clothes once all this is
Mhm.
done before he goes back to Mirstadt.
Yeah, we're definitely all covered in like viscera and guts and
Yeah.
skin flaps and blood. And Cromwell's burned up from a fireball, from a flame skull. Well, who wants to follow the lights into the pretty room?
Guess we're doing that.
Boy, honesty.
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
Join us, please.
Oh
Ready.
yes, yes. In one moment, he's just admiring the new robe he got. All right.
I'm opening.
Okay.
All right. The door is opened, and inside you find a cozy study. Inside, but
Oh.
accompanied in the study, you see a glow in the far distance, and see skeletons lit
Huh.
aflame.
Ah.
I close the door.
Okay. The door closes.
Okay. Maybe they didn't notice.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Gosh
Okay.
darn it.
All right. Let's see.
Boy, is it great having mostly fire spells.
Right, for all these
Boy,
flaming
it's a
things
great
here.
being of being the tank of the group as a rogue.
Oh yes. Well. Okay.
I knew you could take a beating. Honesty, you need to roll initiative.
I have the least
Oh
amount
yeah.
of health right now.
I gotta get my
Alright, we're going with the
character sheet
sorcerer
open here
tank
for a
this
second.
time.
Okay.
I'm gonna
1 second.
die at least once, and I'm accepting that.
Sorry.
I gotta open my character sheet a little bit. 1 second. Give me a second. It's not opening. I closed it. I don't know why I did that, but come on. Here, I'm gonna refresh my page here for a second to see if I can do it. Just be a second.
To quote
Mhm.
the great song "World of Warcraft is a feeling" from back in the day, but the rogue doesn't know she's not empty tonight. Speaking, of course, to the rogue's ability to pull aggro.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now you can even be a tank. Season of Discovery. Now we have a right now. Cromwell, the sorcerer, is being the tank.
Well, couldn't our cleric kind of do tanky stuff?
Well, I got there first, so
Ah,
he can wait his turn.
All right. Honesty. You good on your roll?
a reload on my thing, so it can show
Mhm.
the roll. So, okay, come on, let's go, guys. Come on, let's see if this is gonna do it. Come on. Taking a while to load up. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Okay, all right.
I think the flaming skeletons opened up for the flaming lips
Mmm.
in an episode of Portlandia.
Yeah, between like the putrid zombies and the flaming skeletons, these are some great grunge band names.
Oh, okay.
All right. If you
Come
go in
on,
front of
get
the flaming skeletons, we'll do your roll after, and then you can just be ahead of that. But these guys are going to start charging
Yep.
you.
Maybe they didn't notice Cromwell as he closes the door.
You're banging against the door as they howl. The glow of the
thing is-
light underneath the door.
Okay. Man, this is taking so forever for this thing to reload.
Cromwell, it's your turn.
Sorry, guys.
Cromwell,
no,
get
you're
away
all
from
good.
the door.
You will have your turn. I promise. We will make sure
Okay.
you have your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So opening the door is probably not a great idea. My only AoE spells are fire. So, huh. Fuck. You know what? I'm. This is a one wide door, right? They can't get around me.
It is too wide. You can use your action to hold the door, but they very well be pushing and trying to get the door open.
All right. Well, I got shit strength. Let's say if this was a one wide door, I will hold it to. I will hold the line. Since the door is closed, could I move away without getting an attack of opportunity?
Yes, you can move away like an attack of opportunity.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to hold an action to cast Mind Sliver on the first skeleton I see open that door.
All right. Jean-Claude, it's your turn.
I'm accepting my fate. I'm gonna step forward 1, and I'm gonna hold an action to stab the first one that gets into my range.
All right. Esau?
Let's see. I'm gonna move back here. Can I hear them on the other side of that door?
Yeah, howling and banging, and you see a glow of light beneath the lip of the beneath the door.
All right. In that case, let's do a little bit of channel divinity and see if we can't turn these undead.
Undead you can see or hear within. Yeah, cool. So, all right, give me 4. Let me just do 4 saves, which are DC 15th, I think.
DC 15.
1, 2, 3.
Maybe
Two
they're
of
really
them
weak
are
from being on
turned,
fire.
I
and they
doubt.
Two of them are not.
I doubt that we're that lucky.
The ninjas mean that they're turned. All right, Honesty, we're just gonna have your turn here. What are you doing?
Okay. All right. Let's see. So for the time being, oh my gosh, my character sheet is taking so freaking long to load up because I had to reset everything. So sorry for this.
That's
all
all
good.
good.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dodge for right now until my for my turn until I can get everything situated. All right, that's what I'll do for my turn. I'm just gonna take the dodge action.
All right. Round 2. These guys start to run, turned.
Turnt.
I'm trying to get turned, quite turned. I think they dash, right? So it's moving as far away as it can be, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you, and also can't take actions. Action can use only the action to escape from an effect that you want to move. Half CR or lower. Give me just 1 second. Let me just make sure. Wait a second.
Being on fire makes them weaker, obviously.
Yes. You're level 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1 second. Under the door, you see flashes of brightened gold as, you don't turn them, you destroy them.
Yeah,
You
you
did
would.
it.
Whoa!
You would have heard Esau like grab on or see him grab onto his holy symbol and start speaking like Galadriel in the Hobbit movie when Sauron shows up. You are nameless. You are formless. You have no power here.
There you go. This one is opening the door. You guys can now see a flaming skeleton.
I would like to mind sliver him.
Sliver that mind.
Not to be confused with mime sliver, which is much more dangerous.
Oh,
So he has to make an intelligence save. Hopefully he's all bones and no brain.
Awesome.
if they fail to save, they have to spend their action doing the wall.
When you're casting a spell, they fail to save. They're gonna take that damage. As you guys are in this area, Cromwell, you see as the green lights around you flicker and then suddenly start flashing brightly. Can you give me a D100 roll, please?
Oh,
Oh, great.
I don't like this. 48.
That's probably fine. Give me just 1 second.
It's literally the
Oh,
worst
oh,
one you
fine,
could
yeah.
roll, Rick.
Famous last words. On
Way
this
to
You
one.
go.
die instantly, huh?
You've killed us
Honey,
all.
you're making me question
You're-
why.
You
I
cast
I'm
meteors on
myself.
yourself, huh?
Give me 1 second.
Why? You're not this mean.
Cast Disintegrate at every friendly target you see within.
That's too funny. The green lights flicker around you, shining brighter and brighter before
You're kidding me.
Oh my
What is
god.
that?
You rolled a 48. A unicorn controlled by the DM appears in a space within 5 feet of you, then disappears 1 minute later. The unicorn,
Is
I
it
always
is it
figured that
is
you
it the
guys would
same?
probably
Is it the
Hmm?
same unicorn
Is
from
it the
from
same
campaign 1?
unicorn?
because what is all this? Who is he looks and he's like, it's another one of you.
Oh, hello. Fear not.
Yeah,
Fear
he'll look at the
not.
spell. He's like, I think I did that wrong. Hang on.
There are fiends afoot. Give me a second, I guess.
Who is do you think is more confused, the skeletons, the party, or the unicorn?
Unicorn is more confused right now. I'll give it to him every day of the week.
Why am I inside?
Seven. Cool. Okay, well he's here.
Okay, so let's keep the magic to a minimum.
It went so great. All right, is anyone casting anything else right now?
I don't
not at the
believe
moment.
so.
All right.
I guess.
Jean-Claude, a flame skeleton's coming right at you. Look out.
Do 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 do. Please work.
That is a hit. 17 piercing damage on the skeleton. Sees it takes a little bit of damage.
God damn it.
Still up. And it's going to use Ignite. It jumps on you. Give me a dexterity
Jesus.
saving throw.
Gosh, dang it.
It grabs onto you. Takes 4 fire damage as you have been lit up in flames. It's grappling you.
Oh my
God
god, it's
damn
so lit right now.
So lit.
Mhm.
Jean-Claude is so lit.
This guy's coming up. He's going to attack you, Jean-Claude. Oh, goodness.
Oh, I'm not gonna like this, aren't I?
Take 11 plus 5, 16 slashing and fire damage in one swing as he crit you. Goodness.
Yeah, I'm down.
Do you want to do something as your
Oh.
reaction? Oh, no, you stabbed.
Held the action, yeah.
Yeah. All right,
That's not
so
good.
Jean-Claude is down and is on fire still.
Oh, fantastic.
Cromwell, it's your turn.
Fuck, if I cast another freaking spell and something happens, we could all be dead. But I'm a sorcerer, and casting spells is pretty much my only meaningful contribution here. Unless I just grab Jean-Claude and try to move him away.
Mm-hmm.
But I have shitty strength, so that's probably not going to work either. Alright, you know what? Let's dice roll.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
things are. Yep, I'm gonna shoot another mind sliver at the previous skeleton, and he
All right.
subtracts 1d4 from his saving throw.
It will do so.
Doink. So that's another 10, nice and consistent.
All right, a 0 means it's going to fail to save and it dies. Hooray! Can you roll a d100 for me real quick?
Sure, I would love nothing more.
Love nothing more.
Destroy the nearest unicorn. Come on, something that's.
minute. For the next minute, you must shout when you speak.
Nice.
Oh, God.
Ah!
I'm not sure what happened on that one.
Jean-Claude, can you give me a death saving throw for me, please?
Yep.
Don't roll a 1.
Wait, what about
I think Jean-Claude's in trouble.
You are taking fire damage, so you're gonna take.
what about honesty? Honesty hasn't had
Oh.
a turn.
Honesty's at the bottom. We've been having him at the bottom of the initiative.
Yeah, because I'm back in. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm going
You have
last.
1
Ah!
failure, and you fail your dex save for fire damage, so that means a second failure. You have 2 failed dex saves.
That's not good.
Oh no.
Unicorn,
Ah.
do something.
Good heavens. Esau, it's your turn.
All right.
Do you want to cast a spell?
I think I would have noticed. I think Esau is smart
Yes,
enough to
and
have
all of you
noticed
know, like that the
Everything
green.
would have
Let's not
worked.
address the unicorn in the room.
what's been going on. So I think he will look at the unicorn and ask the unicorn if there's anything that the unicorn can do to save his friend, and he'll point to Jean Claude on the floor. And then rather than cast Spare the Dying, I think because he has the Pearl of Power,
Mhm.
he will once again turn undead and try to destroy those flaming skeletons.
All right.
So that's a DC 15.
DC 15 Wisdom save. 15. He's good. But the unicorn says, "I vow that I will save your friend, sir."
And he just looks at the unicorn, and just gives him that long stare and smile and just kind of nods.
You guys all see the unicorn, right?
Alright, hit that
You literally
again.
just saw Esau talk to him.
Okay,
Alright.
that's you know.
The unicorn will prance over here and will use his action to Healing Touch. Jean-Claude, you heal for 9 hit points. And if you had any diseases or poisons, they are no longer there.
You no longer have the crabs.
There you go. Be healed, my friend.
What you do have is probably a lot of questions.
You no longer have
Yes.
syphilis.
Honesty, it's your turn. There's still flaming skeletons there.
Yeah. So Honesty's gonna go over here. He's
Oh,
seen
and you're
seen with
still
all this.
on fire.
Okay.
Not
he's
you,
going
Honesty.
to-
Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude, yeah.
Yeah,
So he's actually going to do, let's see, what does he have here and everything like this? So he's going to see. So since we still got this flaming thing to deal with, but I mean, he also sees that Jean-Claude's still on fire. Does he have anything? Let's see.
You could try to put Jean-Claude out.
Yeah. So what he's going to do is he's going to take out his water skin, open it, and dump some of the contents of the water skin onto Jean-Claude. Put him out to see if he can douse the
Sure,
flames.
that's fine. You can use an action to douse the flames.
That's what he's gonna. That's what he will do. In fact, he's gonna go right here to do it, and he starts just splashing water on him and everything like this. See if like and see if he can douse the flames off of that thing, and that will be his action. And let's see. Does he want to risk casting a spell to try to see if we can heal Jean-Claude?
We've gotten lucky twice. Really lucky once,
Twice,
honestly.
yeah.
But
Mm-hmm. But let's see.
Do you want to? I can give some advice. I've sat through and read each and every one of these. A third of the time is usually bad stuff.
a third of the
It's-
time.
A
so-
third is good. A third is like whatever, and a third is bad.
What the hell is that in the background?
It's a
That
robot.
Very
that's
excited
the
women.
robot butler.
Our
Okay.
Alexa.
Stop casting
Um,
magic. You're making weird voices sound.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's got. Well, anyway, he's going to be dousing the flames on Jean-Claude here. So that's what he's probably going to be doing because he kind of realizes, there's some weird stuff is going on magic wise. So he doesn't know if he trusts what's going on. So all right. And I guess that will be it for the time being.
All right. Round 3. Jean-Claude is still prone. Skeleton will take a swing at it. At him.
Damn, just kicking him while he's down. What a jerk.
Yeah.
Rude.
These guys
A
suck.
20 to hit for 8 slashing and 3 fire.
Just kicking
Cool.
him.
Jean-Claude's back down. But not on fire this time. Cromwell.
All right.
You know what would be really good? A second unicorn.
I mean, listen. Let's back up for the sake of.
God.
I'll say if you back up into the corner, the green lights no longer glow around you.
Well, that's not fun. Hang on.
Oh, actually, yeah, there you go. No, yeah, what am I talking about? No, you are in the engagement range. You're only
Alright,
hitting the unicorn if you blow up.
His sacrifice will be remembered.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go for it. Mind Sliver. Just attack them in the mind. The last remaining guy. Oh, not great damage, but DC 16 int save.
He fails the save. He's gonna take 6 damage.
Right,
roll
and
D100
now let's
for me,
roll
please.
D100. Come on. Army of Unicorns, 50.
You can't speak for the next minute. Whenever you try, pink bubbles float out of your mouth.
Oh,
So it's instead
Oh.
of
Basically,
shouting.
so if he since he can if he was able to shout, they would be huge pink bubbles, right? 'Cause he
Yeah.
can't-
Yes. Now large pink bubbles come out.
He starts shouting
Uh,
out the words of his spell, and now large pink bubbles.
that
The only
really.
problem is that takes out your verbal component.
I was about to say, yeah, you're a spellcaster. That's
Yeah.
That's all
bad.
right. I've done my job.
Jean-Claude, give me a death saving throw, for me, please.
A new one. Yay! Give me a second.
Oh, one success.
Almost a nat 20.
Almost a nat 20.
Yeah.
Esau.
All right. Esau,
They are skeletons.
they are skeletons.
Yeah.
You could whack him.
I could whack them, or I could drop back here.
Cast a spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
And cast.
There are no cowards in this dojo.
No.
I'm really hoping for Modron.
That'd be fun.
I'll do mass healing word again and hit all of us. The unicorn hasn't been hit yet, has he?
Unicorn hasn't been hit yet. He's feeling
No.
He's doing good.
All right, so I'm going to hit each of us with the last remnants of my holy spell ability. For 8.
Hey, I'm at full.
That's max. That's max HP.
There you go.
Okay.
And Jean-Claude heals for Max as well. But yeah, there you go.
Was
Everyone goes
already,
for 8 and roll me a D100.
yeah.
Ugh.
No fear.
Let's see what happens.
Oh.
100.
D100. Sorry.
Oh. Hang on. Yeah, I fucked that up.
You almost
no.
regained all your sorcery points.
Oh. Damn.
Oh, 13.
Oh, that's a good one. I think. You
Lucky
cast
13.
Confusion centered on yourself.
Oh,
That's where it
no.
came from. So 10-foot radius. So
10.
you're just going to. So just give me a Wisdom save for you. DC 15.
Should be
Woo!
fine.
You're good.
You're a cleric.
And it's a 10-foot radius, so you're the only one affected. So cool.
Better than
Dodge out.
Fireball.
And the unicorn is like, "Oh well, you seem to be doing better there, sir. Here, I will help." And he's going to kick. He hooves it. Does a 13 hit? It does hit. 12 bludgeoning. Yeah, one kick obliterates this skeleton, splattering it across it there as he finishes off the last guy. And there you go.
And I'm laying there staring up at this unicorn, being like, what just happened?
He
I don't
says,
know what happened, but now there's a unicorn and I'm on the ground.
And Esau will
It's-
pat the unicorn appreciatively on the shoulder and say, "Whoever you are, you have our thanks."
The unicorn says, I have been called to tasks such as this before. Let me heal you." And he's got 2 more 2d8 plus 2s.
I'm topped
Heals.
off. Cromwell will give a few loud appreciative bubbles.
Oh, of course. So
Man, the
both going to
unicorn
John
coming in
Cloud, that's
clutch.
23 hit points in total.
Yeah, the unicorn is a real MVP.
Mhm.
Wait,
Yeah.
how much do I heal
so-
for?
23 hit points.
Oh my god!
Mhm.
Thank you. I get up and I start petting the unicorn. You are a godsend. I have many different type of unicorns in my community, and every unicorn I've met has been absolutely a blessing, just like you are.
That's not the kind of unicorn they. Never mind.
The unicorn not doesn't talk, but has this telepathy, so it just looks at you all and says, "Well, I am appreciated to help you. Fare thee well." And he just kind of fades away after a minute. We're out of initiative.
Alright.
Hmm.
There
After
we
he
go.
fades
And
away, I
honestly
guess.
goes, and honestly goes, I've never seen the, I've never actually, ooh, this is new. I never actually communed with the ghost of a unicorn before, but that was interesting. Um,
I don't think it was a ghost.
Yeah,
It
I'll
healed
cough
me.
out a few more bubbles and yeah, I think that was that one was real, but I think we got
what
some
was that,
wild.
by the way? That was weird. That was odd, even for this place.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I know some sorcerers will have a bit of wild magic every here and there, but it's usually not a thing for me.
So just out of curiosity, so honestly, we'll just go. He'll just print. He'll just waltz over the charge these skeletons and start looking around in this room to see if there's anything that can help them, help the party.
And Esau will just kind of look around and rub his eyes for a moment, and he's going to say, "In all my years of battling the undead, working
Yeah,
besides my grandfather and my father, teaching my sons, I have never once seen something like that, where a unicorn just materializes and assists you.
that's a new one for me too.
I have seen it all now. I have seen some shit before.
I'm not looking a gift horse in the mouth, sir. I am accepting of everything.
Well
I
said.
I accept of it. I'm the one that told it to go over there or asked it to go over there and heal you.
Thank you. That was needed. Extremely needed.
You're welcome.
Let's be careful with magic, obviously. I don't know if we'll get so lucky again.
I'm so thankful I don't use it.
Okay. So, what can we find in this room?
Heading in here, give me an investigation check.
All right. Probably not my strongest suit.
I'll
but
look
we'll do
around as well.
Come on. A nice 3.
Mhm.
All right. I'll. Oh, hey.
Ah, jeez. All right.
Esau, it takes a little bit before
Oh.
scouting along. Yep. Esau and Rick. Scouting through, you find papers on this desk here, the study, and it seems to be associated with that autopsy report. Reading through it, you read that the body was burned. Zeno Clark's body was burned in some way.
Like cremated or
It doesn't seem to go into much
arson.
detail.
Like he was killed by flaming skeletons?
It seems to end off the autopsy with, and then the burn marks were more than apparent.
Who performed the autopsy, does it say?
It does not say.
So, is it saying that the cause of death was burns, or that just the body was burned?
It doesn't clarify much further beyond that. This is a
One piece of it,
third autopsy thing you found. One regarded that he was beaten. You guys have already discussed with Lucian saying that he got sick, and this one says he was burned.
All right. I'll share
Yeah.
that with the others and inform them. This says that at some point Zeno's body was very badly burned. And then he'll kind of look over at the flaming or the piles of smoldering bone ash.
Auspicious, yeah.
And honestly, start thinking, wait a second. So maybe his quote unquote he got sick after being attacked and basically bedridden and died from his died from his injuries then from whatever attacked him or burned him or something because he was beaten and burned and there's it considering all the different things we were able to find that basically involving burning and beatings and what have you.
Well, hopefully we can
maybe
see
that
for
he-
ourselves. He's supposed to be in this house somewhere. Hopefully
Well,
dead.
I mean, the only place we haven't looked is that one room where we overlook the balcony. Yeah. Um.
There's
Where we
another place as well.
Oh, okay.
I will point it out when you guys are on the first floor.
Yeah,
because,
it's
I
down
can
there.
see the sign.
It's down there by the stairs, I think,
Mm-hmm.
because the stairs go further
Alright.
south.
Yeah, and there's nothing else over here in this particular room right here. That we haven't gone over there yet. Or is that where we
Nothing
went?
else found up here of note.
Okay.
Not anything in the
alright.
chest over here.
Yes. Give me 1 second. You find a
Pathfinder Second Edition.
A remastered version.
Say goodbye to race and hello to ancestry.
potion
Yes.
of greater healing.
Woo!
Ah.
This one also seems to be laced with whiskey, like the one you found down below.
You can heal any cheese grater you come across.
Nice.
All right. Esau will tuck that away and make his way out of the room.
All right, so we've cleared the upstairs. Let's head back down and clear the rest of the house. Put this haunting to rest, hopefully.
Yes.
You know, there is a cook away that we can actually go down. Apparently, if I've understood it correctly.
I'm not going down off the
Oh
balcony.
my gosh! And I
Real quick, you guys have been over. You guys have been a lot of the areas. You guys haven't been in this room. You haven't been over here.
Yeah, this is
Well,
that. This is where I was talking about, like where we hadn't been. That I
There's
could
also
remember.
we saw the body on that one room as well.
Mm-hmm.
The last two bodies we've seen, something attacked us when we investigated.
We should be prepared to be attacked again.
seems to be the thing. Thing.
It's
Okay,
kind of a trend.
I mean, I'm running low on magic, but I'm still ready for a fight. I say we check out that body and then clear out the last part of the house.
Yes, agreed.
All right.
Do the door over here, then.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, because we didn't go past.
Yeah, we gotta go this way.
This area. Yeah.
I'll head over to here. Wait for everybody.
All right.
All
All right, be ready. We're most likely gonna have something to fight in here, and I'll try the door.
Takes a moment to get it open. The heavy door handles fighting back against you before they open up, and inside you find what you saw above: the massive, the large temple built specifically for the denizens of this home. You guys can see further in, but once more you see that body wrapped up in blankets, coats, even part of the carpet was under, frozen to death.
Let's see. Yep. If nothing jumps out at us, I'm gonna try to investigate.
Checking over the body, you can see that he's bundled up and frozen. The looks of hypothermia kind of built on top of him as it's not that cold in here, but he seemed to freeze himself.
Let's say, does it look like he bundled himself up trying to get warm?
Yes, he bundled himself up.
Huh.
He's he has like an extra cloak on. He has his fingers kind of entwined in the fabric.
Interesting.
But bound in the fabric. As you guys are in here, you guys hear banging on the windows out here, thumping as see as the undead are trying to get in.
A lot of them. Damn.
I will be unable to destroy more unless I have had a full night's rest.
I've got maybe one more good spell in me, but I don't know if I could take out that many.
Give me a perception check, you guys.
Okay.
Perceive.
14
If you shout
14,
perceive as you perceive
13.
things.
14. Cromwell, as you're gazing out, you know that that this glass is not nearly as protected as the other. It's this beautiful stained glass that even on the overcast gives a little bit of color to the inside here. But that color glistens as these statues who depict Father Death appear pretty well made. But the one over here actually wields a weapon, a rapier that seems to just kind of catch the light just right from the window.
So it looks like they might break through.
They might break through in moments.
All right.
So it's either stay,
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it.
go.
Yeah, I'm running up. I'm gonna borrow this from Father Death.
Sounds good. You get the rapier out of their hands, but you hear the glass breaking. As
Toss it to JC.
there you go, JC.
Hope the handle end to JC, not the pointy end.
The business end.
Yeah. No.
Kelsey, you get a +1 rapier. I'm just gonna add it to your sheet just to make things smooth. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll roll initiative. I take it. All right. Ooh,
All right, it's at the
that's
bottom.
pretty high.
Got a nice little spread there. 17, 18, 19.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 6.
Wow.
Oh.
It's okay.
I got a rock. Wow, they crit.
They tied?
You guys probably will go first. Actually, no, you're both tied. You go first.
Roll off. No, never mind. Fine.
Yeah. Not with 12 minutes left.
That's fair. Speed race, lightning round.
Jean-Claude.
John Claude.
All right.
JC,
John Claude.
you have a
They're
new
about to
instrument
start
of death.
climbing through.
Which side are they breaking through first?
Both
Yes.
glass.
They're
They're
both of them
gonna be
coming
getting
in
hit.
at both sides.
Oh, then I will take this side. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20. No, I'm going to do. There, yep. And I'm going to stab one of them.
Can you get 5 feet closer?
Yeah, I can get in the window.
Yeah, there you go.
Boop.
Like that way.
To one of them, yeah.
Okay, so outside.
Well, you gotta be
Yeah,
within stabbing
you're-
distance.
Yeah, gotta be within stabbing distance. But you can hit them now.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
Fuck you.
Well,
So that is 8 plus 14. That is 22. Then 31.
Ooh.
Wait, hold on. 14.
let's say I don't know if she'd have sneak attack.
23.
yeah, she
Yeah,
wouldn't.
she would.
Yes, I do.
Or she wouldn't.
For
Yes, I
No,
would.
because it's gotta be
so
within
she's
5
a
feet. If there's no other
swashbuckler.
creature within 5 feet of you, though.
So she's a swashbuckler.
Yeah.
And for minions, I figured like, oh, she'd be kind of useless being able to do her stuff with that. So since they all make one attack, I was like, oh, whatever.
It's
That's
fine.
fine. So I'll let sneak attack go off on here. So this guy's a minion, so this guy is dead, and this guy is cleaved through.
Cleave
Oh, wait,
with a
you
rapier.
hit, yes, speared through, and that's actually one more because you dealt more than 22 damage. There you go. Spears through one of them. Do you have any more movement? Stay in there.
I have like one more.
You have a bonus action. You don't have another attack.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to do bonus actions with.
All right, Cromwell.
You,
You
All right.
can dash, you can disengage, you can do all kinds of stuff.
next turn, I guess.
All right.
Let me see if I can get a good burning hands going here. That's 15 that way. 15 I can hit maybe.
I say you could probably get that.
Yeah, let's say I want to try to hit as many as I can. Go for center of mass here. Can you put out the
Their
template?
dex is not their strong suit. 1, 2.
I could hit like that.
Yeah, you can hit 6. They all fail.
Well, let me roll the damage. Throw some hands. 17.
Awesome. They fail. So even if you did 5 damage, they die anyway. So they all burn.
All right. I have exactly 3 spell slots left. 1 of each level.
You
I'm
zombies
gonna
clamoring.
hold on. I want to move back. Yeah. So that's 15 feet of movement. So I'll go another 5, 10, 15 back here. There we go.
They clamor in and have to dash to get over to you, howling
It's all right.
after you. Thief. Jean-Claude, you feel yourself being surrounded by these undead. They're going to make one attack at you. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 joining in, so that's a plus 10 to hit. 5. Nope, that's a plus 7 to hit. So there's a 12 hit.
Give me a second.
Okay,
Probably
it does.
not.
Yeah.
No.
Cool. They start grabbing onto your armor as you kind of swirl away. Honesty, it's your turn.
Okay. So he's just so he can see if he can get up a little bit closer to try to see if he can. Let's see. He'll help out Junk. He'll go ahead. Well, wait a minute. I can only move 30, so I gotta go 5, 10, 15, 20. He'll be right here. Let's see. This Jean-Claude's being surrounded here, so he's gonna go and basically call out to him. He says, "Oh, why do you think he's a thief thing? Is that all you can say? Are you that? Are you that? You that? I mean, you are the you are, but I bet you are not exactly the most talkative skeletons." And then he's gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the one. Let's see. So that is gonna be. He's gonna do it on this one right here. The quote that's one right next to Jean-Claude. Um. So wisdom save.
He rolls a 16. He's
DC
good.
13. Oh, poop.
He rolled an 18
All right.
and got a minus
Damn.
2.
-2. Damn.
Dang. Okay. All right.
Esau, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
He's
All right. I am gonna hit this one in back with Sacred Flame.
All right.
Oh, good God.
A 14 is a failure. You almost got it.
Just
That
barely,
is-
yeah.
And that is a dead zombie minion.
Oh, nice.
Jean-Claude, it's your turn. You are surrounded by them.
They can't
I am
escape you
going
now.
to steady aim with my bonus action and attack.
There you go. 19, that is 2 of these done. Bump. And actually here, I'll assume that you wanted to do like this. So you actually can leave if you want.
Well, steady aim
I
uses all your
can't.
movement.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
true,
she
you-
can't
can't
because
move.
he can say
And that's your turn. Cromwell, it's your turn. You have 3
Uh,
on top of you.
Yep. I'm gonna go for the shocking grasp on the closest one.
All right, shock him.
21.
21 hits, roll that damage.
9.
9 damage, that is a dead one.
That's it.
Sounds good. These guys go. Attack on you, Cromwell, for a 18 to hit for 6 bludgeoning.
I'll take it.
All right.
Doing pretty all right.
These
so I can
ones
take 6.
clamber onto you. Jean-Claude, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 5. That 15 does not hit. 15 does hit for 15 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. Uncanny dodge, you can do it.
You can. Kelsey?
Yep, I can. I'm gonna dodge.
Perfect. You take 7 damage instead. Honesty, it's your turn.
Okay. Honesty's gonna go ahead and go up to this one right here, and he's gonna go ahead, take out his rapier, and he's gonna attack this one right as close to and flanking with
Perfect. You have advantage.
Jean-Claude. And yeah, so go ahead and do that. Let's do this.
I just realized this dude actually has
hit. Roll that damage.
Yep. Okay,
That's
4.
That is enough. Done.
Oh wow. Okay.
A hit
All
in
right.
damage means they're toast. They're
Right, because
good
these
for
are minions.
numbers.
Gotcha.
Yes,
All right.
minion.
Okay.
Esau. Oh yes, bonus action.
Bonus action? No, nothing right now. Nothing at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, that will do it for the time being. So,
All right.
Yep.
Esau.
Nice.
I just realized Esau is actually has the highest AC of the whole group.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
yeah, I'm a sorcerer.
Well, he took the heavily armored feat, so
Ooh,
he's
that's
actually
good.
got chainmail. All right, let's see here. Yeah, might as well hit somebody with Sacred Flame again. We'll go for this guy down here.
All right. Deck save, not enough. The bottom guy, or the left guy. right.
This guy right here.
Cool. Toast.
All right, let me do. Oh, I don't have to roll damage.
They fail to save, and there's damage. They die.
Okay.
It's nice and sweet, so they don't be like, I have 3 health left. Jean Claude, it's your turn.
I know what I'm doing. I'm focusing again.
All right, steady aim, shoot. 24 is a hit. 21. That is 2 of these guys toast. Rick, it's your turn.
All right. We'll just we're shocking grasp. Zap this
Hit.
last dude. Oh, that was a good
Done.
one.
Damn.
Big damage.
I'll move over
2 guys
here.
left on Jean Claude. They attack. Got +2. 8 ain't gonna cut it. Honestly, it's your turn. Got 2 left.
Imagine if this was a horde of the undead pizza guys.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So he's gonna go over here. He will go ahead and stab this one right here with his rapier. See if that will do anything. It's just gonna be normal attack.
hits.
19. And it's probably gonna be enough to kill that one.
That
so
does
that's
kill
take
that
us
guy.
to 10. Yep.
That's it. All right, Esau.
That's it.
All
I'm just out.
right. All right. So, can I see this guy right here?
Yes, you can.
All right, that's 60 feet. That is my range. I am going to try to
Mhm.
hit him again with Sacred Flame.
Finish him.
That is enough. Tango down. You guys are out of initiative. You can tell that more undead are coming. What do you do?
Let's get the fuck out of here.
We should probably do that and probably barricade the door.
This door is probably sturdier. Well, let's maybe grab one of these pews. We'll
Yeah.
head inside
Okay,
and barricade this door.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
You guys
I'll
get,
help you. I'll help you. We'll carry it.
You guys get through the door. Get the rapier. I'm just gonna
Yeah, let's move into here. Barricade the door.
shove you guys over there, and then just do this.
Do some rearranging the furniture, Marie Kondo style, you know.
Oh yeah. All right. So, because of the time, I'm going to just kind of move you guys a little bit.
That's
As
fine.
you guys are
Okay.
over. I just need to move you guys just a little bit to grab you. There we go. So you guys continue hunting around a little bit before you happen upon over here. One of you guys has a lantern. I know there's a lot of humans in here.
Just
so
grab one
one
off
you
of
guys
his
can
off
see.
of the robe.
And
Oh yes, yeah. Honestly, we'll just go ahead and do that. He'll just go ahead and pull out a lantern from his from the robe that he's
Yeah.
wearing.
as you guys are traveling, there's this large painting on this wall here, and with the glow of the light, you see as words begin appearing on the painting, written in common, and it's very simple.
Drink your Ovaltine.
Says if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to monetary compensation.
We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
The victim demands blood from the guilty.
The house is telling you its demands.
So,
We still haven't found Zeno's body.
No, we have not.
No, we have not found my love's
Uh,
body.
The house might be a bigger
Unless,
problem. I mean,
unless Zeno is the house.
The monster house situation.
I should know that Zeno was real.
No, 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 no. You misunderstand what I'm saying. I am saying that
his
Zeno is
spirit is
definitely
haunting this
dead,
place.
but his spirit is literally the house.
Oh, is haunting the house? That would
I
make
mean,
sense.
No, he's
He was eccentric.
no, no, no.
Very eccentric.
Well, I mean, essentially, like he somehow he. I mean, what was it? Because I mean, you knew him very well. Was Zeno some kind of into necromancy? Was he into the magic and poofy stuff?
well,
You know,
how's this?
basically like
Is this his
dabbling in-
handwriting?
Can I roll an investigation, or what should I roll to see if it's in handwriting?
Sure. What's your investigation modifier?
It's a +4.
+4. That's a 12. You can tell that looks like his handwriting.
Yeah, that does very much look like it's handwriting from the letters I keep dear.
Ah, well then, it's very clear. Well, I'm just saying. Maybe I think I guess I have to talk to him, but I think maybe that since he died, and
I
that
mean,
his spirit is literally possessing the walls of the house.
I've heard
And that
crazier
is
stuff.
why
The
these
unicorn just popped out, so let's take it as a working
Well,
theory.
look. You look. In my line of work, I mean, I've heard. I mean, the spirits can possess all manner of objects, strange objects, and everything. A house is an object, just a very big one. And,
Right. So we need blood from the guilty.
Whoever.
much blood
oh,
are we
well, we just
talking?
have to pick.
I,
We're as simple.
if
It's one
we're
of the
talking
guests.
about how eccentric my love was, most.
So we go
Well,
collect
we
a
just-
little
well,
few drops of blood from each of them, and maybe that's the end of it.
Yes, I mean, we just go. I mean, if we just have a little,
I
we
don't-
just have a little pen, each way till visit anybody's finger, collect the blood, bring it over. There,
All right, I'm
boom,
taking
boom,
this painting
problem
with
solved,
me.
yeah?
They got to see for themselves.
It is massive. You can bring people over here if you so desire.
Grab the other corner.
Grab the people. Let's
We'll bring 'em
grab the
over here.
people.
I
You
think
guys
that will probably be
lift
a
up the
better idea.
painting, and it is massive. All 4 of you are required to drag it across the floor.
We probably
Ugh.
should have just brought them to the
Okay.
painting. Now that I think
Yeah,
about it.
Let's just
You know-
bring them
You know,
here.
yeah, so it'd probably be a better idea rather than having them. I mean, they can probably all,
We've cleared this part of the house, right? Let's just bring them out. They
Yes,
can see for
that-
themselves.
That part's
They-
clear.
Yeah, they'll smear some blood on the painting, and then we can get on with our lives. Yeah. Hopefully.
All right.
Oh look,
I think
they
that
heard
should
they
probably
heard
be
us
best.
talking and brought everyone over, including Aurelia Cook.
All right.
The other guests of the funeral kind of all ponder at the light. Theo correctly points out and says victim, so that means that Zeno must have been murdered.
We have come to that conclusion a little bit ago while reading several pieces of his obituary of his what's the word?
Of his autopsy,
Yeah.
I think that's the word you were looking for. Yes.
Beaten and
Apparently,
burned.
he was beaten and burned
And it took him
by
a
something.
few days to pass from his injuries under someone's care.
Lucian
Yeah.
says, I thought that he had gotten sick. That's what I've heard.
That's what
Well,
we
if you mean by sick, that's how he got sick. He got beaten and burned. That's how he got sick, and then died from it, apparently from his injuries. Assuming. Oh, another thing, he's haunting the house. That's what
It
this means.
seems likely.
And he points. Yeah. In fact, he
Wait.
probably is the house right now. So we're literally walking around in his guts and intestines and everything else. But that's beside the point.
Anyone want to
basically,
fess up?
it's,
We just need a little bit of blood, and then we
Cecilia
can all
kinda
go home.
cackles and says, I wonder how much blood the victim wants. Would you? She'll
Well,
look
I
at
was
you, Cromwell,
volunteer-
and say,
I
would
say
you
we
be
basically take
satisfied
it.
with a drop?
Well, I say we start there and see where it takes us.
All right, then. Who you
Does
starting
anyone
with?
want to fess up to any crimes other than the other girls?
We have given Violet, the mother, kind of calls and says, "We have given all that we have. Our darkest secret shed to
No,
light."
no, no, no. But I said besides you. You guys did. I'm talking about everyone else in this room who hasn't fessed up to maybe, participating in the murder of our beloved.
Well,
Theo
the
says,
other
"Absolutely not. I have not laid a hand on Zeno, let alone seen him in months."
I'm not talking about the girls.
That's Theo. That's the
Theo.
bald guy.
Inside check on that dude because he's definitely sus.
Hmm.
All right. Come on. Oh, that's
He
a 13.
he does seem quite worried at this current status. Lucian kind of pipes and says, "I haven't seen him in months either. It's been I have had
Insight
correspondence, but
11.
nothing of drasticness."
I'll spend a
Uh,
sorcery point and reroll that.
there you go. Jean
Forgot I could do
Jean
that.
Claude, you catch Lucian
14.
is quite nervous. Cecily says, "I keep the grounds here. Zeno hasn't been on the property for generations." Says, "If I were to kill him, I'd make sure that all of you would be perpetrated."
I believe you. All right. How about this? In order to preserve anonymity, he'll pull out one of his daggers and say, "Everyone, just get a little scratch on their hand, draw a few drops of blood. Everyone." And then we'll give it to the painting and see what happens. Hey? And I'll hand it to Theo. You first,
He kind of looks at it and says, "Why me first?"
because you're closest
Well,
to
wait a
me.
minute.
Well,
I don't think
the bitch here
honestly, whisper
is
to Cromwell,
unconscious
don't
on
you
the
think
floor.
you
Why
don't
don't I do
necessarily
her
give him a
first?
weapon?
Wow,
And
what a gentleman you are.
Esau will walk over to him and he'll just stand right behind him and say, "Why not you?"
Says, "Because this is ridiculous. I'm not cutting my own hand to show the truth here."
You are.
The way I see it, this is you lot's problem, not me. We could walk out of here. We could probably fart our way through with what we got left, and you lot will have the best of luck dealing with this, I'm sure.
And
But if
Theo
you want
says,
our
No,
help,
there could
this
be.
is what we're
There's
offering.
another there's another possibility. Since I think the spirit, I mean, Mr. Zemo, who is haunting the house, he probably doesn't. I imagine he has no problem with us, even though we've been wandering around here killing all these little bony fleshy things. So why don't we just? Here's an idea. We can all leave. We just leave you all here for defend yourselves to the zombies and everything like this. And call it a day. Unless of course, and then or you can fess up now.
Seriously, just a little cut, and we
Scarlet
can
just
all
kind of
get on with our lives.
Scarlet begins kind of getting upset, the woman in the wheelchair, and says, "Please, please don't. We really just want to get out of here." And Theo
Oh
says,
no,
"Well,
no, no!
what
Don't
about
worry,
all of
Mashuri.
you?"
I mean, we would. I mean, don't worry, Mashuri. I mean, I understand that you are a little bit, nervous thing like this. I mean, but you can understand that there's a bit of an intensity going on, and of course, like honesty and intensity go together like wine and cheese. But
Again, I want to see less talking, more blood. All
More
right?
blood. Yes,
yeah.
I agree with Mr. Cromwell. These things will continue to hound us wherever we go. It
Yeah.
is
This
best that we
cook got
finish
enough
it
blood on our
tonight.
clothes. We could probably get what we need from here.
All right, give me an intimidation check. You have advantage as you're all very focused on Theo, who is holding up the line.
Mhm.
Do 20.
He kind of glares at you and then kind of puts his hand out.
Is that so hard, dude? Come on, there.
Kind of winces at the pain.
I'll pull some blood off of Miss Aurelia Cook's clothes as well, since she got hurt.
Yeah.
That's 2. Who's next? You two fellas, you can, just hang on, hang tight. Miss Grant, the Green family, Cecily, you're probably fine too. If you want, feel free to join in.
Yeah. Says, Lucian kind of says, I'm good if so."
This is not an optional exercise for you.
Oh. Okay.
Cecily is the only one I'm offering this choice to.
Honestly, it
Very
should be
well.
her as well.
It could be.
It should be. Yeah, honestly, she should have to participate as well. She knew him.
She just kind of cackles a little and says, "Of course, dearie. Here, oh, I might have some blood left," and she'll kind of put her hand out. just the same. Lucian will tentatively put out his as she does.
Wow, more cooperative and brave than Mr. Bell.
He just says, "Fuck off."
Whew.
And
Alright.
Esau will come over to Theodore Bell and slap him on the back of the head and say, "We've been fighting undead so that you wouldn't die all night. Shut your mouth."
Look, you don't even want to see the skin things, all right? Seriously.
Ugh.
He just looks away and goes back to his pipe,
Alright,
running.
let
low on
everyone-
tobacco
And
at this
honestly, we'll go up to this as you, my good sir. I mean, you probably you might as well go ahead and volunteer. You probably go ahead and volunteer. Maybe volunteer.
He
you know.
did put his hand out.
Yeah,
so-
he already gave blood.
Okay,
Alright.
already gave. Okay, so who hasn't actually done this?
The
Oh,
Green family and
um,
Wingus and Dingus, but I think they're exempt.
They are
yeah.
exempt.
And so he says, yeah.
Haha! It
So
was
the Green
actually
family-
Commoner 2 all this time.
I knew it.
Yeah, so honestly, we'll go. Yeah, just to set your mind at ease, ladies. I will go first, and he takes out his own dagger and basically cuts his own hand to try to show that to be more.
I mean, we've
Appeasing.
bled all over this house already, but fine.
Yeah, yeah. So he hands it, and he says, "If one of you dear ladies would like to go first."
The mother looks at you and says, "I'm not having my kid get cut open by one of you."
Then they're
Oh, well,
free
then
to do
that's
it
okay.
themselves.
Then you can go ahead. Will you? Then I take it that Madame, you would be like to volunteer
All right.
to do it on your daughter's behalf. Then.
Kind of glares for a second, but she will take the knife from you and she'll do herself. She'll do Ebony, and Scarlet will kind of wince and tear up, but will oblige.
Sorry for the discomfort, but let's hope we can put all this behind us.
All right. And what do you do with the blood?
Painting. Painting wanted blood. Bring it back to the painting.
You smear all the assorted bloods across, painting stains across it. At one point was a very nice depiction of this mansion, as a matter of fact. The mountains in the far distance behind. It takes a moment. None of these paintings really react to any one blood put upon. After you've ran out of blood, it takes a moment before you see as more writing appears on the wall. More.
Well,
Oh,
I don't
that's
suppose
not
you can be
good.
more
Theo
specific.
looks and says, "What does that mean?"
it
Um.
means more.
Well, hold on. Before we start basically sanguining ourselves,
The
a
mother
little
kind of
bit
grips
more,
onto Scarlet and Ebony's hand.
let's think about this for a second. Obviously, the painting it'd be very. I imagine the painting would be satisfied. Whoever what the murderer is, yeah. Am I just imagining that? Am I imagining that thing? That yeah.
I
If
think you would
that's-
be satisfied with lots of the murderer's blood. I don't know how much, but a bit.
Hold on.
Cecilia just kind of cackles at that and says directly to you, John Claude, and says, "If you were killed, how much blood would you ask of your killer?"
All of it. I am but a petty
just-
bitch.
Laughs at harder at that.
It is kind of funny a little bit about this. I mean, one thing that seems to be bugging me and everything like this. We all know why all of you guests are here, because some of you Zemo care for, others he was wanted revenge. I just was curious, why invite us? Why invite Honesty? Why invite Cromwell and Esau? Unless, of course, he wanted us to find out.
Lucian kind of nods at that and says, maybe this was all just to find out who did it. Oh, I figured he'd tell us if he was here who did it.
Hmm.
You know how eccentric he is. He'd want us to find it out.
By
I
the
look,
way,
I look
as
suspiciously
we've
at
been
Lucian.
as we're talking, does anyone notice this thing in the lane in the corner here?
Oh, which corner?
the one that this dead body that just
Oh yeah, that's a
conveniently
guy who I'm not sure if you got a further depth and look into. It's one of the guys who set everything up, but he's been burned alive and kind
The
of
flame skulls, I think.
hung
Yeah.
up on the hung near the window, trying to like get out of like this like opening area. But yeah, it's a body that's been burned alive. The children
Remember,
have
the
not been
flame
looking
skulls
at it.
came up from this level when we were on the second level.
Oh yes, that's right. Okay, I was just curious. It's just like, let me think. Yeah. So honesty will take a step back from everyone, kind of take a look at, kind of curious little like this, and says he goes,
Theo says, "What are you gonna do next? You gonna kill one of us? Maybe you don't find the first one. Maybe you won't find the killer on the first kill."
"Who said who piped up and did that?"
Theo.
Theo.
did.
Theo, of course, it's Theo.
Theo.
So you're
You
really
know what?
pushing your luck today,
So
buddy.
so honesty is going to take a very close look at him, and let's see what has he got that can help out with this situation. Oh, dang it! I don't have it. Darn it.
No.
I don't have the thing. I don't have the thing. Because I can't. Well, wait a minute. I could upcast it.
What are you thinking?
Yeah. I'm thinking it's going to waste my third level spell slot to do this. But I am going to go ahead and cast Detect Thoughts on it.
He says, like, wait, what are you
At
casting?
third level.
All right. He
So you can
casts
detect thoughts second level and lower.
Ha! Now Alex knows my opinion.
Oh,
Knows what
is
it
it
feels
really?
like.
Ooh. Okay, never mind. I thought I could do it. Okay.
Okay.
So I can't So I can't upcast it. Shoot.
I mean, you
Okay,
can. It
that
just
doesn't
doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything
okay.
extra.
You can
Oh,
always
okay.
you can always cast it and use a higher level spell slot. It just
just doesn't have any
do,
Well,
benefit.
I'm casting at third level.
That's fine.
it just doesn't do anything extra. It's like you used the
Right.
second level. You just used but you use the third
Okay.
level for it.
Right, I'm using a third level spell slot on this guy for Detect Thoughts, because I want to know exactly what this guy is hiding, because he's been totally trying to be invasive this whole night, and Honesty's patience is very thin at this moment, so he's gonna see what is this guy trying to hide. from
So
us,
you
basically,
cast the
so.
spell, and now you can hear surface thoughts. Mostly, like, what are people doing? Like, oh god, are we gonna be okay? Like, these lunatics are gonna kill us all. And it takes an action for you to probe deeper into someone's mind. So the next action you can say is, people are getting really tense as spells are coming
Right.
out. But Theo is kind of
Okay.
looking at you and says, so like, oh, what, you're gonna start saying, oh yeah, he's thinking of being the murderer.
And then Honesty gives basically he kind of narrows his eyes a little bit more, and he's gonna press on, because at this point we got nothing less to lose at this point. So he's gonna press a little bit further to try to get a little bit deeper here for these guys.
All right, so it's a wisdom saving throw.
Spell save DC 15. Yep.
Give me 1 second for Theodore. He's not gonna let you just, probe in.
Oh yeah, I didn't think so, but honest.
All right.
His honest patience thin at this point.
So you are able to probe into his mind.
Mm-hmm.
You get insight into a reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. So it's something it worries about, over, loves, or hates. So you learn its reasoning. So hold on. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, if it fails to save, you may insight into its reasoning. So first off, it's Theo's reasoning. Clearly, he doesn't trust you guys nearly just as much as you trust him. With this, you guys have been doing good on keeping us alive and all that, but he knows that you'd probably do the same if it was just you guys, not just them. emotional state. He's in panic and something that looms large in his mind. And you come across thoughts of him thinking of murdering Zeno. Thoughts of it. Thinking of killing him.
And so Honesty kind of looks at him and smiles and goes, "But we know, as much as you wanted to, it wasn't you."
He just kind of focuses on you. You can keep probing with your next if you want to do it again. You think you can tell that he thought of killing him. Did he actually kill him? You haven't gotten that deep yet. But
Yeah.
he can make an
Or
intelligence check compared to your intelligence check. If he fails it, the spell ends.
okay. So the Honesty will still keep kind of look at him a little bit more, a little bit, and he's gonna probe a little bit deeper because
All right.
just to see, because you see,
Theo
he has
gets
thoughts about
one
him. See what-
intelligence check as he shouts, "Get out of my head." Make an intelligence check. You need to beat a 10.
Yeah. I need to be a 10, so it's good, just a straight up intelligence.
Intelligence check. This is to keep your mind on him.
Okay, all right.
You're just
let's go
rolling
ahead
the
with
ability. You're just clicking on intelligence.
Yep. Click on intelligence.
Okay,
Whoa.
17.
Ooh.
You're still in
Ho-ho.
there. You're thinking of going further panic as he kind of looks to you guys, looks to the rest, and says he's just going to pick whoever he doesn't like and say that's the killer. And he might have to pick one of you, just the same. You think deeper, looking in, and see that you see that he actually thought it out. He was going to smother him in his sleep and set his whole house on fire.
Oh gosh. But
You-
nothing
he-
about him
he-
actually.
But he looks back at you, Honesty, and says that Zeno Clark was a monster. You call any one of us guilty. He's guilty of 1,000 more.
I believe him.
He kind of looks to the
And
family
Honesty-
and says, like so many dead, and he didn't even give a fuck. He says he looks to Lucian and says in hiring lawyers who sell out their clients, and I don't even know what the fuck is wrong with you, woman. And Cecil just smiles at him with a wide evil grin. He says you won't find much more in there, Honesty. This is actually calling you by name this
Oh.
time.
Oh, perhaps not. But at least we know that Eves, as much as you hated the man, that they, and even as you actually, you and I must mean, you actually did plan the whole thing out, that thing, but someone apparently beat you to it, yeah. That must really grind. That must really get your gold, yeah. That someone, that all that planning, all that thing that you tried to do, basically smothered, and yet someone managed to get to him first.
I think he'd
I
be
mean, I
relieved
would
with
imagine
anything.
that. Well, I would imagine though that someone denied you your revenge, y'all.
Quick thing: the spell has a minute as a timer.
Oh, but I can shift it over to somebody else.
Well,
Yes, you
the
can
longer
as an
the
action.
longer you sit there and
Badger him, yeah.
bloviate
Yes.
and
So,
keep
and then he
browbeating
goes-
this
and then he
guy,
looks
it's less
over-
time you have for other people.
Yeah, and so then he's gonna go ahead and shift it over to the lawyer. Then
So that takes an action to start looking at Lucian, and you'll get his surface thoughts, and then it takes another action to go deeper. Lucian kind of gets a little worried, like, I'm not really sure about this.
he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna get do his little penance stare, as it were, and he's gonna go ahead and try it.
All right,
Probe a little bit more.
he will do a wisdom save.
Okay, DC 15.
14. You're able to get through his mind. You see him his concern, his heightened level, and thinking of secrets coming out. And you recall through his memories visions of him accepting bribes and half-assing his way through people's death sentences for
Jesus.
a monstrous minister or judge, depending on things. But he
Mhm.
only counted the coin, and
Let's
he
see.
also thinks of working with Zeno Clark. Some of the people who paid him off actually put him in touch with Zeno.
Okay. So they were partners. So honestly, we'll go ahead shift again over to actually the wife this time.
She's unconscious.
Um,
She's not thinking anything.
Oh, she's unconscious. Ah, dang it. Okay, that's right. Okay. So let's see. Who would be left? Who's left here? We
So
got.
that
So
was
he's
I
already
think-
got
four.
that. We got.
I think the mother.
And it takes 2 turns to probe through. You need to turn, action, move, and then action, probe.
Yeah, this might be the last one
Okay.
we get.
Okay.
got one more.
Let's see. Who would be the next? There's one more.
The mother.
The
the
mom.
screen,
The
yeah.
mother. Yeah. We gotta have to do it. Okay. So he's
Alright.
gonna do it to the mom here. See what happens. And he's like, so he gets walks over, and he goes, and what about you, madame? And he basically does a little stare at her. And okay. So once again, go ahead. He's gonna probe a little bit deeper there. So go ahead and do that. See what the save is gonna be.
She crits as she has this steely focus on this and says, I did not put my daughters in such risk. You cannot see it as you can only hear surface thoughts on her as she's focused on you, a slimy devil, making wild accusations about her and her kids.
He says, and he goes, well, madame, I must say, congratulate you. You are a little bit of a, you are very protective, so to speak, as absurds tell me. He says, and then of course he gestures to this, and of course he gestures back over to the lawyers like this, and he so, and you, given all your dealings and strange little quirks that have been happening and stuff like with all the bribes and all the blackmail that you have done over the years with Zemo's partnership, as it is. Perhaps you had something to gain by basically having Zemo kick the bucket, as it were.
Lucian just kind of called and saying like it was a fair deal, but like nothing beyond this. I didn't even really want to talk with the guy.
What business did you have with him?
I had to show him in
Oh.
court a couple times. He's been in litigious battles and all that. Many, I'm sure, were well founded and all that, with stuff coming to light from the family and Theodore. But like I was just doing my due diligence. I was still a defense lawyer. It's still an honest role.
I believe
Oh,
you.
oh, come on! Well, you were greasing the skid. You were greasing the skids. Trust me. You were paying. You were basically blackmailing basically some various other lawyers and the judge and the magistrate to get your way.
Hold up,
Zeno
honesty.
knew about this.
Honesty. I
Hmm?
think
No.
we're going about this the wrong way. I don't know about you lot, but look to the other adventurers. I'm not comfortable trading lives. Zeno Clark, he was no saint. Innocent man gets killed, maybe I'll be moved to turn over the killer, but in this case, I don't think we should give in to the demands. I think we should consider, regardless of who killed him, we may have to fight our way out of this. I'm not comfortable
The killer
trading
could
lives
just
like that.
apologize, I suppose.
I think we're past that when the paintings are demanding more blood. A token offering ain't gonna do it. I'm not comfortable watching someone get executed. Not for a man like Clark.
I agree. Even as ex-lover, I agree.
Lucian kind of deflates a little bit and says it was quite the fortune, but I can't help but agree. Theo says as long as I'm not getting killed.
No one is. Not if we can help it. Listen, you don't trust us? That's fine. You've only known us about a day. Understandable. But we're trying to protect you here. I have no intention of turning anyone over to Zeno Clark. He don't seem like he was a saint himself. And if he's demanding blood, well, you don't always get what you want, even in the afterlife. But we need to know who is most at risk here. Who do we need to go out of our way to protect? Someone here is guilty. That much is clear. And I don't really want to have to stick honesty on you again for all of our sakes. So please, help us out.
There's a bit of a pause before Theo says, I think it was the wife. I can't promise you it, but, you know, if anyone's been acting off, I'd say it's her. Lucian kind of nods and says, I think so too.
Well, easy target since she can't defend herself. And to be honest, we haven't had the chance to talk to her like we have with you. I don't know. Do we have any way we can... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter at the end.
Is she really worth saving? I mean, did you... Well, obviously, we all came here with our own skeletons. What could she have come with?
She was
She
looking
was
for his,
digging
she was
around
looking at his
something.
autopsy report. Whether that was to mask her own crimes or for some other reason, we don't know. She picked a fight she couldn't win.
Thinks for a moment before just kind of nodding. It's all right.
No one
How do you-
else?
How do you elect to get out of here then?
We could try and draw the undead to one point. Give you guys time to get to the carriages.
Lucian kind of looks and says, like, you'd all go in one way and we make our escape.
I would. I've survived worse.
Thinks for a moment and looks to Jean-Claude and Honesty and such, and Lucian will say to his fellow non-combatants, but you know they have stat blocks. I don't think we'll get a better deal out of this. One of us is burdened, but we'd all get out of here.
Well, whatever it is might just follow you and lose interest in me as well. That's why it's important to know if there's anyone here who has something they want to share.
Just silence falls over.
Man, you lot are a real pain. Except for you two. You pointed to the commenters. You guys, I'm sorry you got caught up in this. Sorry about your friend.
They just shrug. Like, that's whatever.
That's life in Terrasvinia for you.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a bris last week. Same thing happened.
All right, so you guys want to call the attention of the undead and try and give them a chance to escape.
That's my plan anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan that Cromwell has proposed, since he's not comfortable offering someone up to be killed by a vengeful ghost.
Honesty, what about you?
Well, at this place, what the whole thing is, we get at least all of. I mean, he doesn't like anyone to basically. He kind of regards it some as whoever the guilty party is. I would not want to have them suffer the fate that we, suffer the fate from these spirits as we have from the as we've endured. There are some nasty things. It is best probably for all of us to try to escape as we can, or at least wait for daylight. But it's probably best we. But yes, I concur with Cromwell's plan. We need.
All right. Esau. Theo will say, "There's no chance that there's no guarantee that you guys are getting out of there."
Well, there's no guarantee we're getting out of there either way. At least this way, we don't give this old prick what he wants.
Nods. And Esau.
Esau goes and stands with Cromwell and honesty and is like, I will stand beside these people that I have fought beside all night to save lives that probably aren't worth saving.
Yeah, seriously, if you make it out of this, do better.
The
Seriously, guys.
shame kind of falls over each of their faces as they couldn't acknowledge you at the moment.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, Wingus, Dingus, can you grab Miss Cook? I think, and no, one of you grabs Miss Cook. The other one helps with Miss Scarlet, and we'll
Cecilia
start
will
making our
say
plan.
if you breach out the back door there, she says, kind of calling south, says there's dense woods to the south that you might be able to at least lose their track on. If you call all the undead off, Lucian will say, we'll get the carriage, that we'll have these guys get the carriage running and we'll get out of here. The carriages.
All right. So let's say we do it this way. By the front hall, there's that strong room you were in before seems pretty defensible. We'll open the front door, and all those undead outside will pour into the house. That'll give you a lot of chance to make your way out. You can probably use that window there if it opens. Once they're inside the house, leave them to us. I'll
Theo
burn this
says,
place down around us if I have to, but they're not getting out.
I'll take care of the window. Open it up for everybody.
And please, we're not leaving anyone behind, even if we think they might be guilty. Pointing to Miss Cook.
Theo, for a moment, but just nods. All right. So,
And for good measure, Cromwell will shoot a firebolt at that painting, asking for blood.
here you go. Just for good measure.
Yep.
All right.
Sorry, Zeno. You should have been nicer in life. All right.
And Jean Claude's there. All right. So, we're gonna hand wave this because it's 12:30 for us.
Yeah.
You guys enact the plan. Jean Claude's the runner, with a bonus action dash. That's no big deal for her. For
Liquid.
him. And lifting the door up, you guys call in the undead, swarming in past the living spaces. As Jean Claude, you act as bait, running them in this direction. You guys have maybe been stretching, getting a breather in, whatever you're gonna need, because you're gonna need it. As
I've got-
the undead
yeah.
pour in.
I had one more
the
spell
pressure.
slot for third level. I was going to use it for Spirit Guardians at some point.
Oh,
I've got one more fireball in me.
All right. And
It's
and
the
you guys are
hideous
take
black.
off.
Yeah.
You guys take off running, hearing the
Yeah.
undead behind you, but not going too fast so they don't lose track.
Yeah, I'll
Even
stop and shoot
so-
a few pot shots at him.
Dozens of undead fall after you. You can only hope that the denizens on the carriage get in and get out. But for now, that's that story. And
If I have the
Here?
chance to fireball this place, I'm burning it down.
hey, you have that last little slot, you can
Great,
go for it.
Yep. As we're getting out, I'm fireballing them at the exit choke point.
There you go.
This house has had it coming.
An explosion of flame wrecks out, and it's lit aflame. And that
To
is-
quote a line from The Haunting, it should be burned to the ground and covered with salt. There we go.
We'll come back
I think
tomorrow
that's
with the
what it
salt
is.
if we live.
and we're gonna
Yeah.
call it. We're gonna call it there. Leave an ambiguous ending. You guys, maybe you get it out. Maybe you get out of there. Maybe you don't. Maybe you find
Mhm.
something else. Find another way. But you give them a shot. Innocent or not,
Mhm.
they.
I
aren't
mean, we know
getting-
they're not innocent, but at the very
Oh, yeah.
least,
Oh
No.
yeah.
I think
You'll-
they were less innocent, or they were more innocent than Zeno.
Guilty or super guilty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Zeno was
I
bad
mean-
enough that I think killing him was probably justified.
Yes.
Well, I mean, just out of curiosity, the only person that probably would have done it is it's got to be the mom, because with the two kid.
I
with
I
the
was
two
thinking the
kids,
mom
I
either
like
did it to protect her kid, or it might have been the wife
Kid.
because we didn't have a chance to talk to her at
I
all.
was thinking
I
it was the
like
wife.
to
Right.
leave it ambiguous unless you guys really want to know.
I mean,
I'm okay with-
I really want to know.
You really want
I
to know?
Okay.
really
Yeah.
want to know.
Okay. Hopefully it's not too bad, but this is what I was actually planning.
If it was
on doing.
Cecily, I'm going to be so betrayed.
So it actually was no one.
Really?
Oh.
Zeno
None of
was
them killed him.
alive, and he was
I-
cleaning
Oh,
up loose
because-
ends.
We just
His
burned down the
wife,
dude's
his
house.
lover, the solicitor, his old business partner, the people the family who he used to kill a bunch of people, all finishing them off just to pave way for new opportunities, new darker opportunities.
So somewhere he was listening to us in the house, and then we're like, you know what? Screw it. We're done.
And
he's like,
wow,
"Oh."
thanks. I put a lot of effort into this.
Again, remember Cromwell saying, "You should have been nicer. You should have been a better
Yeah.
guy."
Right.
It's
Well,
perfect.
I do credit the fact that the Bell, at least he actually was going as far as to plan to kill the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Um,
seemed like the worst of the bunch, but I don't think he was a murderer.
I was seriously
Oh,
getting
yeah.
close to just bringing the warhammer down on his head.
He was annoying, but I don't
yeah.
think he was evil.
Well,
he was just
no, I mean,
self-serving.
so basically Zemo just basically got bad blood, basically got attacked, beaten and burned, died from injuries, and it was just such a dick. He decided, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and haunt these houses and just
Well, he wasn't haunting. He was alive.
He was alive.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. He was,
he's
he was
alive,
alive.
okay.
It was all faked. All faked. Just to
He just summoned a bunch of
close up his
undead.
loose ends and start a new
Okay.
path of necromancy.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
It was
Man.
pretty cool art too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that is
he
good art.
He does look pretty cool. All
It
right.
looked pretty cool.
Where
Dude,
was he in this house, man? This is the thing.
There is a
I'm assuming behind the painting.
The painting. The
Yeah.
stairs
Yeah.
behind it.
Oh.
Is that why we didn't want us to move it? Probably.
There was a whole other fucking floor. I was like, all right, I planned way too much. Way
I mean, to be
too
fair,
much.
if we had investigated this area first, we might have been different. But this just happened to be the last place we looked,
it
I
just
know,
how it be.
gosh.
Yeah.
and now we burned down his house. So at least we have
There
that
you
going
go.
for us.
You won there. That's important. But how'd you guys like it? Do you guys like it?
No, it
That
was
was
I
fine.
think it was fun. Yeah.
It was morally
Good.
ambiguous.
I
may-
love that moral ambiguity.
Sorry, we
Yeah.
ended on the moral high ground. So I think
You did. I did not expect you guys to do that. I thought you'd kill one of them. I'd be like, all right, it's probably gonna be the wife.
I mean, I'm a
Well,
cleric, and
I
even
mean,
I was getting
I
ready to kill
swear
one
I
of
didn't think it
them.
was gonna be the white,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't have allowed that.
Cromwell's he's gotten soft, I guess.
I mean, I was kind of going to hold the text. I mean, the thing is, what I was going
I
to do
think
was
you were on the right
was
track,
like
but it turns
Zemo.
out none of them were guilty. So
I know. Right?
I'm
It's like,
surprised the one that like talked sense was Rick.
yeah. Well, I realized like
Yeah.
where does this ultimately leading? Because if we do find out one of them, if we do finger one of them as the killer, we're just gonna murder them. I'm like, that's not cool.
No, yeah. I mean, it's just like that's yeah. At this point, it's just like okay,
Hey, listen, if I was playing Morgan, they would have all been dead. By the way.
Yeah. All of them.
Why would
Finger
Morgan
all
do
see.
this?
Yeah. But Cromwell.
See, I was actually waiting. I was actually trying to preserve my last spell, like third level spell slot for in case we found Zemo's body, and if he wasn't
Speak
dead,
with
then
dead,
we
yeah.
speak with dead. Yeah, if he was actually dead, go ahead and speak with dead on him.
Zemo,
The other
yeah.
option would be if we were going to be encountering some big boss or this, I had hypnotic pattern as my other third level spell.
Just to try and buy us some time, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just but that but man, it's just like I mean, by the way, I had no second level spells left. No spell slots left. One first level spell left on that.
What was that subclass? Because I've never seen that one.
Okay.
You didn't give out any bardic
This is-
inspiration.
It's called so it's called the College of Spirits Bar, and one of the things on the third level is they have a thing on here called I mean, spiritual focus is weird because
It's
it says it gives you basically a challenging. By the way, if it was at 6th level, when you cast a bard spell that deals damage or restores hit points to a spiritual focus, roll a d6 and you gain a bonus to 1 damage or healing roll of the spell equal to the number rolled.
That's not bad.
So, yeah. But the Tales from Beyond thing, basically what that is, it's kind of like the thing with that one is as the more your bardic inspiration die goes up, the more options you have.
Right, because if you roll higher
So-
numbers, you have access to more powerful abilities, I assume.
So here's the thing. Like here's some of the other roles that we have on here. So okay, so for the spirit tale, so one is called a tale of the clever animal. For the next 10 minutes, whenever the target makes an intelligence, a wisdom, or a charisma check, the target can roll extra dice immediately after rolling the d20 and add the extra dice number to the check. The extra dice die is the same type as your bardic inspiration die. There is this
That's-
tale of
That seems like bardic inspiration with extra steps, though.
yeah. Okay.
bardic
There's also the
inspiration.
renowned duelist. I think what that was the one with the melee.
That was an
the
interesting
melee
one. I have to
attack spell.
cast a melee spell, yeah.
Yeah. The other one, and this is a random thing. The other one was Tale of the Beloved Friends. The target gains another creature of its choice it can see within 5 feet of it, gains temporary hit points equal to a roll of your bardic inspiration die plus your charisma modifier. That was one of them. The other one is Tale the Runaway. The target can immediately use its reaction to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space it can see. When the target teleports, it can choose a number of creatures it can see within 30 feet of it, up to your charisma modifier, to immediately use the same reaction. So basically, teleport.
Okay,
twice.
that one's really good. I mean, it seems
Tale
really
of the-
cool, but inconsistent.
Yeah.
like, since you have to kind of
Well,
roll.
yeah, that's the only thing because it's a random roll. There's another one that says it's called the Tale of the Avenger. Any creature that hits the target with a melee attack takes force damage equal to the roll of your bardic inspiration die. I think one of them. That was one of them. Tale of the Traveler. The target gains temporary hit points equal to a roll of your bardic inspiration die plus your bar level. While it has these temporary hit points, the target's walking speed increases by 10 feet and gains a +1 bonus to its AC.
It seems, like I said, it seems really cool, but I don't know. The
Yeah,
Alright,
inconsistencies
It is
kind of makes it
interesting.
hard
it's
to.
random stuff.
Alex-
I've seen this
yeah.
bard a couple times. I've never been too blown away by it. It's good though.
Yeah.
Alex,
It's fun.
thank you.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
Thank you very much. I had a
Yeah,
good
that was
time.
amazing.
yeah.
Late.
I have got to get off now because I am very tired.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kelsey
Getting
and
pretty
me
late.
too.
All
I
right.
am too.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, and
Good
good
night.
night, and looking forward to Kelsey's thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And Kelsey,
We'll
you need to give
probably-
us like a link so we can
I-
join it and other stuff.
That's
Yep.
right. I'm sure Alex will
We
help
will
her
get
out.
Alright.
that done.
Because I am.
All right.
Good.
Good night, everyone.
Okay.
All right.
Until
Good
next
night,
week.
guys.
Good night, everybody.
Hope you-
Good night.
Good night, everyone. See you next time.